2023. Today we're at the right screen orientation here in the traditional landscape mode, right? I know everybody yesterday was like, why is it facing upright? Small technical difficulty, but we got that figured out. So we are here at the Rag Company booth where we have some new products here, but not just us, but several of our brand partners and friends within the industry are releasing new products as well, and it's been just an awesome time. So if you were here at SEMA and you stopped by yesterday, we really appreciate it. It's awesome seeing everybody that's fans of the Rag Company, friends of us, and if you haven't stopped by yet, please do stop by. We're in booth 54175, and yeah, we're here in the West Hall with a lot of the other auto restyling as well as I think off-road accessories, right? It's kind of a combination of the both.
It's like overland stuff because there is like another off-road area, but this is like overland stuff specifically.
It's pretty
camper style stuff.
It's good stuff. I want to crawl into all these campers and I want to say, hey, can I check out the space in here? Also, what's the bathroom situation like? Just, things like that.
Ask that.
So
okay, well, I got to ask you. The game plan for today. We did an overview. We did a full tour of like the general brands that we carry, that type of stuff. Today's kind of more of an adventure, but we're going more in depth.
Correct. So we want to stop by a couple of the booths that we did see yesterday, but it was kind of chaotic, right? Because everybody wants to see all the new products. Everybody's kind of piling into these booths. So we wanted to make our way over to the RUPES booth first to show you guys the new iBrid technology Mark 15, or not Mark 15, the 15 and 21. It's not a Mark. Jason actually wrote, Jason Rose said, these are not, it's not a Mark IV. It's not considered that. It's considered an all-new system. So we're going to go check those out, get a more in-depth overview of those, and then from there, we're going to probably stop by IK Sprayers, see what they have that's new, stop by Koch Chemie once again to talk about the new product release that is going to be live on the website today. For those that don't know, Koch Chemie GFX, the Christmas edition, should be live on our website as I'm making this video right now. So you can head to theragcompany.com and check that out. And media team watching back home, if it's not live on the website, hurry, get it live. So here we go. We're going to be taking a cruise over here to the RUPES booth. It's been a good show. Last night, we actually went to the Hofbrauhaus House. We posted a little story thing on Instagram, and it was a very Bavarian Halloween. Wouldn't you say so, Dane?
I would say so. It was fun. They had the Oompa band and everything.
Heck yeah. All right, so
we're here before the crowd.
We're here before the crowd. So we got the half a Fiat here that everybody's been testing out the new machines on. And how do I say this? You have to feel one of these machines in person. Like it's really incredible how well built these are, but also how lightweight they are.
It's not just a 15 with the battery strapped on. It's different.
Yeah, it's different. It's like everything's different. Like the ergonomics feel slightly different. The looks, the carbon fiber on, or the carbon fiber style on it makes it just feel and look extremely high end. So here we go. Here is the 15. So getting a closer look here. We've got kind of this carbon fiber design that we've typically seen on this kind of head portion in previous generations of the RUPES polishers, but now they've passed along to the outside body, which looks really, really good. It's got increased ventilation here on the side, so they've went to more of a honeycomb pattern versus the old kind of lined pattern that they used to have. And then here at the top, we have a full rubberized grip with actual texture here on the top, kind of like these little nibs here.
Different.
That's going to, it actually does feel significantly better in the palm. And like with all RUPES machines, basically these are wear components, right? This is where sometimes this would wear out because the plastic may get dropped. Now that this is rubberized, that should have some more protection. And then the bumpers here on the top of the machine have been switched to black. So in previous generations, these were always white, right? You'd go sit your polisher upside down, and what would happen? It would get absolutely filthy. It would look really gross. But now they've swapped that to black, to where that's going to hopefully look a little bit more refined. Here at the top, too, we also have some rubberization all the way through on here. So, this is very hard to do with the microphone, but starting from here, we have rubberization going from this portion of the grip all the way to the midsection here. Again, the rubber bump stop, the large dial that makes things very easy to shift through, and then we have the added LED strip that's not only just an LED for a cool accent look, but also serves some function as well. So this is actually going to flash at you when you are running low on battery, when you've reached maybe I can't remember what the exact percentage is, but I don't think it's under 10%. And then it's also going to flash up when you are applying too much pressure to the machine as well. So let's just say you are digging into that paint a little bit too hard, it's going to warn you and let you know, hey, back off a little bit
It's almost
or
like your
change your
pilot,
speed.
and it's telling you, pull up, pull up.
Yeah. More ventilation here for the battery, obviously, because the battery's going to be producing some heat, so we got more of that honeycomb pattern
I didn't
here.
see that yesterday. That's cool.
And then on the bottom of the machine, again, more honeycomb pattern here for more ventilation. And then we have the trigger here in all black with the locking mechanism. So it is a completely revised machine, but the weight of this it's so nice, guys. I mean, yeah, if you guys know what it's like, wielding a machine for hours and hours and throwing that cord over your shoulder, and then just having to deal with the cord in general, right? Walking around the car, making too many passes around, and then getting that thing caught on a tire, it's frustrating, right? You've completely eliminated the cord with this kind of design. However, if you do want to run it corded, you can, because that is part of the kit. Backing plate has also been redesigned here. So we have a thinner backing plate that is going to be lighter. And I would say, in comparison to previous gens, this feels like it's going to allow a little bit more rotation, right? Because we want to have that be able to kind of free spin and be able to continue to rotate. On this, I feel like it's freed up a little bit, and with more working time going into the machine, this dust boot cover, or this dust guard here on the edge, will kind of wear down a little bit more, so this should still have plenty of rotation. Now, RUPES is featuring their newest pad here, which is going to be this kind of turquoise pad. It's going to be right in between the RUPES blue foam and the RUPES yellow foam. So previously they had a green foam, which was kind of more of an open cell design that was very, I would say not as durable, right? You'd hit an edge or you would catch a windshield washer and it would just shred the whole thing. This feels extremely durable, and I do like the memory that this has, and I think that this is going to provide a good middle balance between cutting and polishing. So pretty cool. We have Josh over here from the Rag Company using the machine. He is here on the 21. Yep. Other things to note is that it's a quieter machine. So it's not only lighter, but it's quieter. The frequency that you would have with, let's just say, the Mark II or the Mark III, where it was kind of like I don't want to say rattling frequency, but when you're right over the top of a machine, you can hear this kind of, I don't know, this frequency that kind of would kind of plug and unplug your ears sometimes. That's been eliminated with this new design because the gears are now actually no longer metal. So you're getting more of like a kind of like a polysynthetic plastic that is going to quiet it down, but also help lighten up the machine. So a lot of contributions here to making this machine lighter, more ergonomic, more user-friendly, great for beginners, and I think that this is definitely going to revolutionize kind of what's currently going on right now within the cordless polisher industry and make it not only look cool, but function as well.
They took their time. It's a unique tool.
Yeah, they did. So 2 batteries here. Each battery is going to get about a 40-minute runtime. So ideally, you'd have one on the charger, one in the machine. Once you deplete the one in the machine, go ahead and swap the one out from the battery charger, and you are ready to continue polishing, right? So
when you buy the tool, it comes with 2 batteries, correct?
It does, yeah. So it's going to come with 2 batteries, and then here is the corded attachment over. Where is it at?
And apologies to those of you commenting right now. I'd love to be able to read your comments. However, for some reason, now that we got the orientation fixed today, it's doubling up the comments, so they're stamped on top of each other, and it just looks like gobbledygook.
Oh, sorry about that. What can you do, right? We never win.
Nope.
So here's the corded attachment here that's going to plug into the bottom of the machine, and it's awesome as well. So they said that basically the deluxe kit, the kit that's going to come with everything machine-wise, I think we're looking at around $900 something for the machine, the corded attachment, 2 batteries, the charger, as well as a grip of pads and some of the compounds and polishes. So you're going to get the full meal deal for around $900. And if you have been detailing for a long time, then you know that it's an investment, but it's also something that can pay for itself within the very first detail if you know how to spend your money. And so hopefully you guys spend it wisely and you get something that's going to be built to last, something like a RUPES polisher that you're going to be able to use for years and years. So this is going to be coming out in January of 2024. I'm really excited about it. I have a 21 Mark II that's corded. I barely ever use it. I don't think I've actually rarely use it. I use my 15 the most, but I think that I will probably be swapping the 21 out with another cordless machine like the 15, and not only just saving some weight, but getting rid of the cord. And this has plenty of power, so I'm excited.
Love that.
Yep, cool. Let's see if there's anything else new that we need to cover. Jason's currently talking to some people. They have their sanding machines here. We have their previous generation over here. So we're gonna have. I can't call it the previous generation. This is a different tool. Yeah, this is a different tool. So, Prentice, what's going on?
How are you? It's good to see you.
Good to see you.
Hey, guys.
How are you enjoying the show?
It's fantastic. We're having a good time. Yeah.
So, what do you think of the new machines?
The new machines are awesome. They work very well.
Do you think that they're gonna be up to everybody's standards here in this very picky industry?
I believe so. The machines we have here are pre-production, but when the final ones come out, they'll be 100%.
And I think that these are pretty much close to the. I mean,
Really, really nice, really smooth. Everybody that picks them up, we got somebody right here picking them up and using it, and they're just really enjoying the experience.
very good, very good. And then we have a wall of designed polishers over here that we have yet to go and see. So these are painted polishers over here, hand painted.
Yes, it's a contest.
Contest.
Yep.
Okay. I think we're gonna go check it out here,
Thanks,
Prentice. We're just gonna come take a look over here if you don't
We
mind.
got some artwork going on here.
So every year they do the Art of Bigfoot, and obviously we love stopping by here because people get so creative and they're so, I mean, gosh, it's talented with the designs of these. Dane,
Yeah,
if
let's
you had,
get in close.
if you had to pick one, oh my gosh, this one's pretty sweet, dude. Does this count? Does that count? Okay.
And the buttons. I mean, come on.
All right.
Wait a second, like that was the first thing I saw.
That was actually his idea. He's like, oh, we could put the cord right there and do a bunch of
Did
stuff.
Did you guys do one of these? This the one I just touched. Okay, I'm sorry. It's awesome. I think that this
That's
may
awesome.
may be my actual favorite because of this button right here. This is super cool. That's awesome. Very creative.
Mario theme
How
one, I
long did
love
it take
that.
you to do?
Probably a couple months actually. I mean, it took, everything's hand painted. I didn't really airbrush anything this time around, so, and then just cutting all of the, fabricating it for it. So,
Is there any type of prep you have to do when you're doing this? Like
um,
sanding?
yeah, sanding, some plastic adhesion promoter, and yeah, just keeping the lines.
And you clear it as well?
Yeah, automotive clear.
Automotive clear. Okay.
Yep.
Just shoot it through a gun or a can or gun. Okay. Cool. Very nice. It's awesome.
I love the touch with the controller. That's,
Yeah,
that's
I
awesome.
know. Super cool.
That's some great stuff. This
Saying like
ridiculous
that
20,000 leagues under the
I
sea
was
thing
like,
over
I don't
here.
know.
Come
I'm like,
on.
I don't know if that can count, but I mean, there's a lot
That's
going
just
on.
ridiculous. Mario gets my vote.
All right, Dane. So taking a look over here. So yeah, they are calling this a new DA intermediate. It's a good pad. I actually really like it. I don't know if it'll win me over from my current favorite, which is the yellow.
pad is, it's what everybody likes to use for
Yeah.
just about everything.
The yellow has my heart. I love it. It's done too much for me, right? I owe that pad too much. So taking a look over here, we have a couple of their other different lineups of kind of how they package things, right? RUPES Reveal, amazing product. If you haven't tried Reveal
Oh,
Light
yeah.
or Reveal Strong yet,
They showed that
I
at
highly
TR SEMA.
recommend it. Yeah. Awesome. And then over on this side over here, Dane, they are doing their sanding demos.
I was going to
So-
say, this poor car is looking like it's seen better days.
It's feeling good. Jason, you know you made this car matte, right? It used to be glossy. What happened?
Matte finish.
Is there a new matte finish from RUPES? This is the backing plate job is what does this.
It's a
right?
manually applied matte finish on the paint. Yeah.
It looks. You missed just a couple spots, but I think it'll be.
Now available for any car.
I think it'll be okay. So what's the plan here? Is this the original paint on the car?
No, repainted.
Okay, so it's-
for this purpose. So,
it's got enough.
if we look at this schedule, this is our project car for the week.
Okay.
So yesterday was all about taking the texture and the orange peel, and we did 1500 grit film, sanded out the roughness, made it flat. Today we are refinement sanding with a foam disc, 3000 grit. We're going to prepare it for Thursday, which is the compounding with our new iBrid polishers. We're going to be using them on here on Thursday, and then we're going to do a final finishing step on Friday.
Okay. Very
So,
good.
yeah.
Adding some protection with Uno Advanced. So I will say, Jason, that Uno Advanced, it's been a good seller for us, and I think a lot of people are really liking that product. And it's there. But what's weird is that there's still a lot of people that still love Uno Protect, right? And so they like both products, and we're finding reasons to use both. But has Uno Advanced definitely been? I mean, in general, as RUPES as a whole company, been a big hit?
It's been we hit that one out of the park, but it has more bells and whistles. So Uno Advance is the coating friendly product, so it can be used as a maintenance polish on an aged coating. So talking about 3-6 months later,
Sure.
that's what Uno Advance does. Uno Protect is not coating friendly, so you don't want to use it before or after a coating, so that makes them different.
Okay. So Uno Advanced, you can go over the top. What if you were to recommend polishing out maybe micro marring, or maybe somebody rub their hands over a dusty coating that now put some minor induced stuff in there? Sure. What pad would you recommend out of the RUPES lineup with Uno Advanced for the best best results?
Yeah, so if you use Uno Advance as a maintenance polish, and please hear me on this, because this can get you in trouble if you don't hear this recommendation, because Uno Advance does have an abrasive in there and it will remove material. But the only pad, there's one pad in our system that if you're going to use it as a maintenance polish on top of an aged coating, it's our ultrafine white foam. And the reason this is selected for that purpose is it will not remove a lot of the coating material. So the idea is you want to refresh the coating but not remove it. But if you use a stronger pad, like a wool or a microfiber or something, you're going to remove too much material.
I think a lot of people don't use the white pad just because they think, it's going to be too gentle. It's going to waste my time. It's going to what? It's like, no, it's actually for a purpose.
It does, yeah, it does remove material. It just does it much slower and to a less scale, which is perfect for Uno Advance on an aged coating.
The yellow pad, always my favorite, but the white pad everybody needs in their arsenal, because you never really know when that fine of a pad is going to get you out of a sticky situation, right? You're going to have a paint that maybe is too soft. It's not going to finish out right. You're not going to have maybe the right polish. And so having that kind of pad is going to be able to, get you out of those situations, but also, again, being able to use it for maintenance on something like a coating. Now, the other thing, Jason, I have to give you credit for, give the whole team credit for. So when you guys came to TR SEMA and you guys brought RUPES Reveal with you, right? And you guys were using it, I was like, okay, another paint prep, another paint prep product. You know what? It is what it is, right? And then I started using it for months and months, and I go, good God! Not only is that probably probably the best paint prep I've ever used, but it's very versatile. Yeah. You can use between the two, right? You have to pick and choose your battles and what you want to use it for. But also, I'm a big smell guy, right? And whenever I use the yellow reveal, and I'm, use it in the garage, and I go back inside the house, and I come back out, I walk out, and I go, what is this euphoric, overbearing scent that just...
It smells like a spa.
It smells really good. So, RUPES Reveal, what kind of person needs Reveal, especially if they already have paint preps within maybe a coating line that they're already using? Does Reveal make sense to have in your arsenal? Does the rag company need to carry it so we can sell it to these people?
Well, first of all, I want to make clear our RUPES stance on these products, because there's a lot of paint coating companies that have specific products or specific procedures they recommend for the installation of their product. And I want it clear that RUPES, we fully respect their recommendations, their products. So if you're a coating guy and you have a certain brand, please pay attention to what they're telling you to do to prepare their product. we're not in conflict with that.
Mainly
Keep it
because
in the
that's
family of products.
well, because that's how these coating companies test their product with their paint prep, right? That's their durability testing. That's their weather testing. That's how you're going to get their guaranteed or hopefully guaranteed longevity of that coating. So, yeah.
But now some coating companies do not have a specific product, or they do not have a specific procedure, but they'll say, hey, before you put our coating on, wipe it down with an alcohol-based, paint cleaner, or wipe it down with a solvent-based paint cleaner. So if that's the recommendation, we can totally help you with that, because that's what the Reveal products can do. There's an alcohol-based one, there's a solvent-based one, and you already talked about the fragrance. And our strategy with these products, we're not just to come out with a Me Too alcohol and solvent like everybody else has.
Yeah.
We wanted a better user experience. Because I'm a detailer, I don't like smelling solvent all day while I'm on a car.
Nope.
So that's what we did. We focused on the user experience. They're very effective chemicals. They do what they're supposed to do. Reveal Light, especially between steps on multi-step sanding, multi-step polishing, it cleans up the paint and gets you kind of a reset on the paint surface.
So on light, because I think that's the one I'd probably recommend everybody to pick up, because that's going to be the most maybe versatile, because you can also spray it on glass as well, right? It's a great glass cleaner, right? It's going to really help degrease that glass, especially if you have oil buildup or fragrance buildup in your car and you have that kind of film on the inside of your windshield, right? I find that it works amazing. I haven't tested on tint. Is it safe on tint?
It's window tint safe, has no ammonium.
Okay, cool. But the RUPES Reveal Strong that has the solvent in it, where is that going to be most ideal for just everyday people? Is it tar? Is it adhesives? Is it what it is for?
It has a lot of different purposes. I just heard of a new one yesterday. Somebody came in and said, hey, we clean the inside of our wheel, the barrel of the wheels. We clean those with Reveal Strong, and they said it one-two wipe and it cleans everything up like crazy. I'm like, oh, I didn't know that.
That makes sense, yeah.
But Reveal Strong, okay, so it is for more durable residues that try to bond to surfaces. Reveal Light will get, oils and fingerprints and dust and all that. But when it comes to things that try to hang on the surface, that's what Reveal Strong is for. So.
Okay, very good. That's helpful. We wanted to know, and so I think I'm going to try to talk the boys into it at the rag company or work, just to see if we can get a couple.
You're one of the boys.
Actually, I think it's my decision to do that. So I think we're probably going to bring some of that on, because I really do.
Yourself.
I really do like it. I want more people to experience that, and then many people are excited about the new stuff. So yeah, I think that kind of wraps it up for this kind of booth tour. We're going to go a little bit more in depth here, and so if you are at SEMA and you can stop by today at the RUPES booth, come check out this, because it's a matte job that's going to be very glossy on Friday. So
But not right now.
Not right now. You can also pick Jason's brain on every single little paint defect, every single little nib, every single little. No, just
You missed the spot.
I just realized you're projecting onto the windshield here. That's cool.
Yeah, we have projected images there. It's pretty
Huh.
fun.
That's a clever way to do that.
That is
I don't
fun.
remember that from last time.
I don't remember that either. But all right, Jason, we appreciate it, man.
Wait, Anthony, I got one more thing, because when Jason says stuff,
okay.
it's very credible. If you'd hand him the mic, please, just for 1 second. I just need you to say one thing.
Yeah.
Please tell the people watching right now to give us a like and subscribe.
Give us a like and subscribe. Well, not us, but them.
Well, you
Give
too,
them
though. Yeah.
a like and subscribe. Yeah, please do. Engage with us. We love that connection.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, they do listen to you, so we'll see what happens, right? We'll check
It
the
matters.
numbers. All right, Jason, we'll see you later.
See ya.
All right, so did everybody enjoy that?
I hope they did.
Was that informative?
We're up into the hundreds now, so we're good.
I always like talking to Jason.
I know, he's a real charmer.
I'm gonna grab a little sip of coffee here. Wet my whistle, Dane, as
Actually,
some,
I'm in the
may
same
say.
boat. I really need to get myself a little bit of.
You got to stay hydrated here, and you also got to make sure that you bring
coffee.
chapstick with you to SEMA,
Keep
because
our,
your lips will get chapped. Levi, say hi.
Oh, there he is.
Listening to you guys talk is probably the highlight of my day. Talking about keeping hydrated by drinking your Dunkins.
That's
and
right.
making sure your lippies don't get chapped.
It's important. Sounds
keep
silly,
that.
but when you're actually in it,
We were going to bring
does
up
it
the
matter.
gold bond, but I didn't know if that was too much information, right?
I've been rocking the gold bomb the last 3 days, and I am staying fresh.
Staying fresh
All right,
and staying
hold still in
cool.
the frame, guys, just for a second. Keep chatting. I'm going to try and turn on Do Not Disturb mode, so I stop getting notifications while
Dane,
this
you
is
want
going
those
on.
notifications. It
I
could be your
don't.
parents. What if they're trapped in the tunnel? We
That's
don't
not-
know.
What?
Yeah, we don't. Hopefully everything's fine. But yeah, Levi, what are you gonna do today? What's your plan?
I'm going to stand right here and help customers find out how to get the best out of premium microfiber products.
Okay.
I think that's what I'm supposed to do.
Yeah, I think it's probably is part of our job, but we do have a cushy, carpet here. So if anybody's stopping by, they can always come take a walk over
Cop
here.
a squat on our floor.
I kind of wish that was more widely accepted
Go
here at
for it.
SEMA.
Yeah,
just
you're
being
good.
able to kind of
Josh,
powwow,
if
sit
you
on the
get the
floor,
Josh card,
maybe have
that's
like a little
really
fake
cool.
campfire, roast
He
some
handles all
marshmallows.
distributor work, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
He's the one to
Folks in
talk
the
to when it
off-road
comes to
section.
any
We
kind
should
of
do that next year,
business-related
just
info.
change it.
Oh, there's a fake campfire around here somewhere. Oh, Levi, you might have to take over for him. All right. I'm going to grab...
Yeah, we can do that. That requires certain minimum order
Here
quantities.
we go,
but Josh
guys.
in the
I
blue
got
has
you.
the
I'm
one to
gonna
talk to.
I'm
He
gonna
can
grab you as
definitely help you with that.
Anthony
Yeah,
here from
no,
the Rag
he's
Company.
got
We're
you.
gonna
He's
start
the guy.
cruising. So this is definitely everywhere on this side is going to be all of our your overland section, right? Everything from trucks. And what's really cool is that Dane,
Whoa. Hey.
there is the new Tacoma here. Did you know that?
New Tacoma. Oh, the one that looks
Yeah,
like the new
the
Tundra.
mean one.
Okay,
Yeah.
that one looks a lot
It's
better.
back.
I like how that
It's
looks.
back yonder that way, but maybe at some point we'll be able to go find that
I
thing and
saw
take
they
a look.
had an X-Runner concept too.
Yeah.
Remember the X-Runner from like 2005?
Yeah, but no, I kind of like the new Tacoma. I think it looks really really good, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens down the road, right?
All right.
Maybe when I'm rich and famous.
Are
So
we on our way to KCX?
we are going actually on our way to IK Sprayers.
IK. Oh, wonderful. We didn't see them yesterday.
We did not see them yesterday, but they have quite a few new exciting things that I think you guys are. You're in for a treat. It's gonna be a good time.
Yes, that is a minty green F40 in the GTECH booth. It was pink last year.
Yep. All right, so we got Scorpion, Thule, and then here we go. Our friends over at IK. I don't mean to interrupt. Is this a good time to stop by?
Oh, we got a camera
It
in your
is?
face and everything.
It
Yep.
is. Give me a hug. Good to see you, man. Oh. So we're here to see what's new with IK at SEMA 2023, and there is some new things.
A couple of things, yeah.
Yeah.
We have, always you're a picky guy and you ask for new developments and new stuff.
It's true. It's well, that's how we keep it going, right? Keep all the excitement happening,
we
right?
push you guys a lot. It's okay. We
It's
understand.
kind of pushing guy, yeah.
Yeah.
So
What do we have? Let's start kind of one by one. We don't want to overwhelm people because there is
But
some
we
new
are in
exciting
depth
things.
today, so that's okay. We'll give them a taste.
Let's break down each product. So what do we have? What's first on the list?
first on the list, something that you have been asking for a couple of years is the 360 Tier 1. So, upside down feature in a bigger capacity.
Comfort grip, 360, bigger capacity. This is everything that we've wanted.
Anthony the mic so he can talk while he's interviewing.
Perfect, cool, thank you. I'm gonna have you. You're gonna hold that, okay?
All right.
And you're gonna hold that right next to your mouth, okay? Because you're a quiet guy.
Yes, I do.
Yeah. So,
That's okay.
360-degree angle here on this. It's going to be awesome for window tinters. It's going to be great for people doing PPF. It's going to be great for detailers because this is one thing that, as a detailer, right, I'm getting down to that last little bit of chemical, and I'm trying to angle it. I go, come on, let's just get that out now. Now I'm going to have a pickup tube that's going to be able to suck up chemical really at any angle, especially when I'm getting down to those last few sprays. So really nice comfort grip, and this is going to be complemented to the Mini as well. Yeah. So depending on what people like, but these have become arguably some of IK's best-selling products.
Yeah, it's one of the bestseller items.
Yeah.
So yeah, no complaints.
No complaints.
No
Okay.
complaints.
And then we have these, which we kind of teased over at TR
Yeah.
SEMA, which
Yeah.
is going to be the replacement sprayer heads.
That's
this
right.
is going to come with the comfort grips already installed, and this is a 5-pack.
It's a 5-pack.
Okay.
We have the different versions. We have the ones with the flexible tube and the weight, and we have also the standard ones and the one for the Mini. So
Okay. Perfect. So
and for the HC too. So we have
Oh, perfect.
every single trigger has their own replacement head box.
good. And these are the rest of the IK accessories here, which is going to be your combination of filters, indicators here on the chemicals for the bottom of the Foam Pro 2s. You're going to have gasket, O-ring, Viton seal replacement kits. We're going to have colored cards, also indicators there for the trigger sprayers. And then we're going to have different nozzles, right? So we're going to have the 90, or not the 90 degree, I think it's like the 45 degree. I can't remember which one that is.
Yeah.
The conical shape, and then the one for the
filters
Foam
and
Pro 12.
yeah, that's part of our sustainability philosophy. You know,
Yeah.
it's the idea of ready to use product, and I use it and I throw it away. You know, that's something that is part of the past, and yeah, well, we really want to sell is the idea that hey, you don't really need to buy a new one. Even though we
would like that, right? Hey, but
there's some points, as I say, we have to be environmentally friendly too.
Yep.
And we see that most of the chemical manufacturers, they're trying to make like new formulas, like respecting the environment.
Yep.
So our contribution to this world is this, buy things that you can maintain and
that are going to be able to be
right.
worked on yourself, that you can do it yourself. You can replace these parts and you can do all this. Yeah, it's not rocket science. I mean, everybody can, figure out how to change out some filters. So very cool. Big fan of these. I think these are going to be a fantastic seller at the Rag Company. And the availability on these is going to be when, Amon?
Next week.
Next week?
Yeah.
At the Rag
Actually,
at the Rag Company?
Yeah.
Or for you guys?
No. Well, I mean, it was supposed to be here before SEMA Show.
Okay.
We did all our best, but global situation is kind of yeah.
We have our team over there watching this video right now, and I don't want to say anything that I'm not sure they're going. It's not here at the Rag Company. I'm like, okay, well.
Well, let's say 1 week more.
Okay.
In 1 week more,
So maybe 2 weeks. We're looking at availability on these, and everybody's gonna wanna pick some of these up. The 360, again, it is game changing. The comfort grip, if you haven't experienced this and you're still rocking the previous generation without the grip on here, you're going to enjoy spraying the sprayer significantly more. And yeah, you want one for the inside the house. You want 5 of them, 10 of them for your vehicles. You want one of them for, what else would you use
APC
it for?
or
APC, whatever, glass cleaner, give it away as gifts, right? Maybe Christmas coming up.
Yep.
Throw that.
Black Friday too.
Parents, your mother, Black Friday, whatever it may be. So then we have the these sprayers right here. So Amon, that's actually a good point, just to kind of highlight the TR, the HT sprayers here. What chemical are these actually designed for from the mouth of you?
Actually, the initial idea, and I think we already talked about it in some of the last episodes. The initial idea was to launch a sprayer that could performance well with hydrocarbons, especially with aggressive solvent-based formulas. There was a real problem for like brake cleaners, tap removers, that kind of stuff, due to the formula of the mix of solvents.
Yes. Okay.
So yeah, we test this head, and we realized that it was sometimes even better than than using a pump sprayer, the HTC that we have.
Yeah.
So that was the initial idea, and then we have the multi, for complementing the assortment of the range of triggers.
Yeah.
But yeah, the main purpose or the core business of this, the core, let's say, application of the HC is solvent-based products.
Okay. So anything that's solvent-based, kerosene, for example, things like that. If you're spraying anything odd like that, this is going to be the ideal sprayer. But I think what people mostly want to know is, can you just put a quick detailer in this? Can you put a water in this and spray it?
Yeah, for sure.
For sure, right? For sure. And so aesthetically, depending on how your garage is set up or how you're wanting your shop to look, some people like the white. They go, the white looks so good. I like this, but can I still spray a sealant, a quick detailer, water, ONR, things like that? And the answer is yes. Right? If this is just as usable as of a sprayer. So
the only thing is,
cool.
except for acid-based product, but this is something that is common with the multi and with HC.
Yeah.
Acids, we have better products for spraying acids.
Okay.
Because we always say there is a spring inside, and you have to make the liquid going through the spring.
Mm-hmm.
If it's an acid base, it's gonna get rusted. So
yep.
By the end of the day, it's
going to negatively affect that. Okay, Very good. Okay, so the next product
Okay,
that we
next
have,
product
I
and-
want this thing actually. What is
Yeah,
this?
nice, eh?
What is- I just noticed that. I need one of these for my house.
It's good, eh?
What do you think? That'll be in my room, you know, play some video games. People say that's a cool thing. I go, yeah, that is awesome. So,
So-
what do we have next?
Following with the upside down feature with the 360, and especially for you know, we saw there was a tendency in the market for wrapping, for all these commercial color change, tint, PPF. It was, again, you know, was the problem of the horizontal applications. And when some part of the car, you know, sometimes you have to.
Well, you have film, right? So when
Right.
you're lifting film and you're trying to spray underneath, right? It's one thing to try to get a trigger spray underneath there, but what if you need more fluid? What if you need more volume, right?
That's right. So we thought about, it could be a good idea to develop like a Multi Pro 2 with the feature of 360 of the upside down spraying.
Yes.
So that's what we have.
So this right
So
here.
basically, it's a multi with the same chemical compatibility. Let's say like aggressive acid-based products up to low alkalines, but with the upside down feature on it.
So now we're going to give the 360-degree spray pattern out of this, which is going to be awesome. I mean, for really anything detailing related, anything window tint, PPF, it's going to be awesome for that. And so you've also upgraded this to where this has a different look here on the trigger. So we have more of a white trigger here, so you can tell the difference between the two. Right. And then we also have Multi Pro 2 with the 360 label there. So
that's what I've been trying to identify, the 360 degrees. You know, it's like in the minis and in the multis has this part. Here, the ergonomic plastic clip.
Show it a little closer.
Okay. So we're going to have the 360-degree pickup tube there. We're going to have that base at the bottom there that is weighted, right? So this is going to be able to kind of basically fall into each corner of
that logo.
this. Yep.
So basically, it's a Multi Pro 2, but with the upside down feature on it.
Yeah. So very cool, and this is going to be very helpful for people, you know, our audience that enjoy doing rinseless washing. Maybe you enjoy using APCs and things like that, but you're getting into hard to reach areas, right? So let's just say we had a truck a couple weeks ago that we were doing, an F-150, where I was wanting to spray APC. I was wanting to spray a cleaner into the suspension, into the underside of the wheel wells, right? Take this for example right here, right?
You have one over there. You can test the other one. We have some
like,
liquid in it.
I'm doing this, right? And I'm like, okay, so now I'm starting to angle my sprayer. I need this pickup to be the same. So if I'm coming around here, I can now actually completely follow through with that full rotation there, save myself some time, you know, trying to adjust position. And again, I can spray 360 degrees if that's what I choose to do. So very cool. You have one. You have one.
Yeah,
here.
you can try. You can
I'm gonna go ahead
try
and
it on.
I'm gonna pump this up. And what's in just this, Savon? Water?
Yeah, it's the guy that's doing PPF. So
Okay.
It's, it's
Oh, is
using
this okay if I can?
Yeah,
spray?
yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
sure.
So pump this up here. Wait for that pressure release valve there, and start spraying. I can adjust my spray pattern as needed here. Am I doing that? Am I hitting the lock button every?
Yeah.
Is,
I think so.
who knows? It's a Porsche, right?
Yeah, it
It's
is.
okay. Yeah. So this right here, in terms of coverage, is awesome. Again, I'm turning this sprayer. Look at that. You can't tell me that's not awesome. Completely upside down. Super, super cool. And kind of the example I was doing earlier here. Coming here, complete 360 degrees, spraying underneath the wheel wells, getting complete coverage there, wheels, right? Getting between each and every spoke, upside down.
Not at all.
No, not at all. It's completely, let's see if I can just keep this going here. Yep, my wrists don't work like that, but you kind of get the point there. So super, super, super cool. I really like that. And then we do have this is going to be the 360 degree here as well. So again, 360 degrees, upside down. Massive improvement here on the TR1. Just my spray pattern. And this has become, again, one of the most popular
Hope so.
it doesn't. Oh, I hope it didn't break on the carpet. Has become one of the most popular detailing sprayers here in the industry, which is just super cool to see. So, awesome. Okay, so we have the 360 Multi Pro 2. We have the 360 TR1.
And the most important demand of Anthony in the last 2 years was also, hey, there are foaming applications, but there are more non-foaming applications. So what about if you make something attachable to a Multi Pro 12, something that, helped you to spray like pre-wash chemicals, pre-soak,
Yep.
degreasers.
Rinseless wash. Yep.
So yeah, we
Made it happen.
Yeah, we always make your dreams come true.
Well, that's why I'm excited to come to every SEMA, because I go, hey, my recommendations from last year, how are things looking, right?
Oui.
And sometimes Mikkel or the team here, I'll say some stuff and they go, or you come to Idaho and we come up with some designs and we say, what if we do this? And it's always, well, if we did this and this, it cannot just be this simple. And I go, oh, it can be this simple.
Yeah.
No, it cannot be this simple. We've got to make it nice.
That's the problem of being a manufacturer. It's like you have to think twice. You have
Yep.
to think you have to design it. You have to think how to manufacture it, and
Yep.
you have to think who will be the best person to sell it.
Yep.
So yeah.
So what do we have? So where's the new?
Yeah, well, we have the Multi Pro 12 Plus. So what the Plus, we want to mean that you have the connector to the air compressor. So
Nice.
again, you're going to be able to pump it up manually.
Yep.
You're going to be able to attach an external
The straighter
compressor.
valve. Yep.
Or if you want to use our battery operated compressor, you can do it.
So now this has opened up yet another tool that you can now use with the e-compressor other
Correct.
than the Foam Pro 12.
So it's basically it's the same compressor that we use in the eFoam Pro 12.
Yep.
But the great thing is like for the foamer, you're gonna have like 70 minutes of proper foam with
Okay.
one charge,
Okay.
because you have to spray liquid and air.
Yeah.
What happens with this standard sprayer is like with the same battery, the same compressor, instead of having 70 minutes of working range, you're gonna have like 3 hours of continuous spraying. So something about in between 17, 20 tanks. So I think it's pretty
On
good.
one charge?
One charge.
That's crazy.
It is.
That's pretty insane. So this right here, I mean, this is going to be the rinseless wash solution, right? I mean, all the talk that we do in, wintertime comes around for so many people here in the States where washing outside or outdoors, right, with a pressure washer or hose isn't possible due to the freezing temperatures. So they can continue to wash in their garage while still having more pressure out of this sprayer than you would out of a standard trigger sprayer or a pump sprayer. So you're going to get more pressure, you are going to get more volume in general, and it's kind of one of those, you buy it once, you've got the machine, and now there really is no reason that you can't be rinsing and washing in your garage, in an apartment complex, anywhere where maybe water is hard to bring in, and one tank of this will absolutely be able to rinse a full car with a rinseless solution. You can probably try to do soap and water wash, but I mean, if that's what you want to try. So, Foam Pro 12 right here on this side.
Yep.
So can I use this and show people just a quick
But
example?
this has not the compressor.
Nope, no compressor
Probably.
yet. Okay. Well, we might just be able to compress it up here in a minute. Or actually, if you want to come over here.
Yeah, I told her, if you're gonna please come here.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yep. So we have the compressor attached here to the Foam Pro 12. And I believe that they're just foaming some car wash shampoo right now. Now, for people that don't know how the Foam Pro 12 works, I mean, the Foam Pro 12 is not going to be a replacement for a foam cannon necessarily, right? This is going to be something that's going to create foam. It's going to be able to provide lubrication to the surface. It's going to be able to help maybe lift contaminants depending on the chemical you're using. But it's not going to have the same volume as a foam can is going to have in a pressure washer. But if you don't have a foam cannon, forgive if you don't have a foam can and you don't have a pressure washer, then this is also a viable solution to at least get some foam on the vehicle and get some lubrication on there. So I'll show you kind of up close here. The foam does smell very good. What soap is this? Is it Adams? What soap is this?
I think so, yeah.
Is it Adams?
We're using
Okay.
Adams.
All right.
We're using today Adams, yeah.
So here we go. Foam Pro 12 again with the E-compressor. So you can lay it on thick. You can build up quite a bit of product on the surface. You are just going to make slower passes. That compressor is going to kick on, and we're going to be able to continue foaming. Now, in my opinion, that's a decent amount of foam here. I mean, am I typically going to be using that much? I mean, depends. Depends, right? But now we have the multi. So it's going to have the conical sprayer here on the end, and this is going to be just water in this?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. And make sure that your cord isn't all tangled up and you are ready to begin rinsing. Now this is going to be more of that wider spray pattern here, but this does have some good pressure behind it. I'm going to go ahead and make my adjustment. Back that out just a little bit. There we go. Get a little bit more rinsing power there. Actually going to bring it back a little bit more. And there we go. Okay. So plenty of rinsing power. I can feel kind of how much pressure is running through this, and with a rinseless wash, something like O&R, something like Absolute, or any of your other favorite rinselesses from other manufacturers, this is going to be able to do an incredible amount of work in getting product on the vehicle. So am I going to sit here and try to rinse a whole foamed car? No, that's not the point of this machine. At least that's not what it was intended for. But what do you think, Amon? Do you think that this is going to be popular?
I think so. I mean, it has to be popular.
It has to be, right?
You have been pushing too much, you know?
Yeah, it has to be successful.
As you always said,
please buy it. They won't let. Please buy it. They won't take me seriously anymore if you don't purchase this thing. So I'm gonna come over here to the side, and I'll just kind of show people. This is getting PPF. We'll go to the other side. I want to show people on an area that's. Sorry about that. I'm gonna try to find a good, clean example here of a side that is just showing you liquid quantity. I mean, that's a ton of pressure. And Abon, how many bars is this going to, what's the max bar capacity of this?
Yeah,
and what is the max bar capacity that the
40, 45. Well, the good thing is going to be like usually when we don't have that kind of external help to create the pressure, you need to leave space in the tank, you know, to have a spraying range.
Yeah.
So since you don't really have to pump it up, you can fill the tank up to 2 gallons.
Yeah.
If you want it.
Okay. And I mean, I feel like it's a lot of pressure, and I feel like it's gonna, obviously with the compressor attached, you're not gonna have to pump this up at all whatsoever. You're just gonna be able to keep spraying. So. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it is, to me, it's the perfect sprayer, and this is going to be something that we're going to highly recommend. Whether you're a fan of the podcast, whether you're a fan of just watching our videos in general, I really want to start utilizing this more. And the time that this is going to become available is
same as the rest of the new releases. So in a couple of weeks, everything is going to be here.
Everything's going to be here, right? Right, team?
Yes.
Right, team TRC. Everything's going to be here. Okay, good. And then last but not least, here I'll do another quick demo here on just the IK Foam Pro 2. We're going to get this thing pumped up. Max capacity. Also just soap and water inside here.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And for people who are new, who've never seen one of these in person.
I'm sure whatever sound that Mike is making is crazy right now.
I know. I'm going to try to just maybe bring it.
Holding the micro, pumping at the same time.
And I'm breathing heavy,
like
so I don't know. I don't know how this sounds.
It's like the multi-purpose guy.
Yep. There we go. Hit the lock.
Look at that pressure, though. Wow.
Well, I think there's always just something special when I do it.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, your looks are great.
I think I have that timing, dialed in on getting the right amount of foam on there. So
I saw that in real time.
very cool. That's yeah.
It's an ample amount of foam.
Oh, for wheel cleaning, absolutely. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. So, I guess stay tuned, right? So here in the next couple weeks, just kind of wrap this up here. New products from IK hitting theradcompany.com, arriving there, and then shipping out to you guys for holiday season. So Christmas gifts, whatever it may be, things are going to be available. Any last words here? Anything you want to finish off with?
Always thank you to Rad Company. You know, you make awesome videos.
Thank you.
Really nice people. You know, I have no words to explain better than Anthony does. So you know.
Well,
Can't complain.
we love seeing you. We love always visiting with you, and we love all the products that you create. You guys do an amazing job.
Thank you so much.
Okay, well we will continue. I'll take that from you. Have fun. We will stop by later this week. All right, Dane, that's for you again.
We'll clip that little guy onto my lanyard.
We can't see the comments, so we don't know. Are people excited?
Oh no, I've seen a lot of comments coming through. The problem is they're jumbled. They're like layered on top of each other, so all I see is a white mush. I'm really sorry, guys. I'd love to read your comments. Occasionally one comes through that I can read part of, and I can see you guys are enjoying it. That's good.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Carrera GT.
You like that, Dane?
Not sure about the Robin's Egg blue color, but Carrera GT, those wheels are, wow. I love those wheels. Beautiful. All right.
I'm
now
gonna
we got
hop.
the security around the
I will
Jack's
hop
box
that red
again.
rope. I will
You're
do
just
it.
gonna run in like a streaker in a stadium.
I'm going for it.
It's a bottle of Jack's wax
Yeah, pretty cool.
behind velvet rope and multiple armed guards.
Well, I'm
It's
excited
a nice little
about
marketing ploy.
that Multi-Pro 12, dude. It's gonna be so awesome
Yeah.
for this winter, rinseless washing and all of that. I'm gonna
While
come
we're
here.
walking, can you tell people, please, at home, like this video, subscribe if you haven't done so. We're
Yeah.
reminding you throughout the stream. It's been a good feed, though.
Yeah. Nadine, you have to look more excited to see us when we walk into the booth. Are you excited to see us?
Hi.
Of course. So we are here, second day of SEMA. Are you guys having a good day so far?
Yeah,
It's busy.
it's very busy, and people are super interested in just seeing all the products at the DIY area, so that's working very well. And also, of course, in the blue line that's coming up for the B2C customers.
for all the consumer line and
Yeah.
whatnot. What is your favorite, newest product that's been available from KCX?
Oh, that's kind of difficult. We have a couple of new products, especially like in the wash area. For example, the reactivation shampoo, I think that's kind of a highlight because we have that shampoo which is especially made for ceramic coatings to reactivate and prolong that coating. So that is super exciting, but then also, for example, the tire glaze, which is coming in a couple of weeks to America. That is going to be a super great product for just finishing all these exterior plastic gummy, a little bit like gummy fix, but for the exterior parts, and then having that on all the plastic and yeah, outdoor parts on the car. That's kind of great.
So Nadine handles most of the social media marketing for over in Germany, correct?
That's right. Yeah.
So for people that, because there's a lot of American watchers on here right now, where is KCX located in Germany?
Okay, so we're located in Unna, which is close to Dortmund. If anybody has heard that, it's more in the western part of Germany. And basically in that area we have a lot of bigger cities like Düsseldorf, Cologne, all that area. Pretty packed, basically.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, very good. And so everything from KCX obviously is amazing, all of the chemicals, all the
Thank you.
compounds, all of that. And everybody in the US here is always dying for more of these products to make their way over to the US. So is the plan is that eventually most of the chemicals would make their way from Germany over to the US and become a staple and a standard here?
That is the plan.
That is the
correct.
plan, okay.
Exactly.
And what's the reason why, so people can understand, what's the reason why things do take longer for products to come over here? Is it because
Sure.
of regulations? Is it because of maybe different health advisories, things like that for different chemicals?
Yeah, good points, definitely. As we are formulating all of our products ourselves, so we have an R&D department in Unna. We also have the production in Unna, so it's all done in-house at KCX. We obviously also have to make sure that all the products are regulated according to the different country standards, so that when we bring a product to a new country, basically it's also matching the regulations there. So sometimes we have to tweak the formulations a little bit so that the raw materials are matching, but obviously the performance may not vary in any way. So it's supposed to perform the same way. And that is obviously taking a little time, and then labels have to be adjusted. So we are just kind of slowly integrating bit by bit of the portfolio as if it was a new portfolio, so to speak, because it's a new country for us and we're doing that in the US as not as a distributor but as a company ourselves.
Very good. And did you expect KCX to be as successful here in the U.S. as you guys did several years ago? Is it more than what you thought? Is it bigger than what you thought?
It's actually moving quicker than what we thought, so which is great, and it's super exciting times, especially now also with like Colourlock joining the KCX company, and just being a bigger team there and growing the excellence that we can provide to the customers.
Very good. So we're going to check out a couple of the products here on the wall, go a little bit more in depth. But you guys do have some freebies here. Is that a gummy fix? Is that a keychain?
Yes, we have a couple of the new products as the keychains, also the hydrofoam sealant, which is coming to the US in a couple of weeks. So make sure to grab some when you come by and see also a couple of the new products in action.
Very good. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and take a look at this back wall. Thank you, Nadine.
Excuse me, guys.
And before you go too far, I do have a question.
Yes.
The difference between TG and PSX.
We're going to get to that here in just a moment.
Okay.
So with me here, right, another Grand Ambassador Showdown finalist here in this last corner. We have the Bearded Hunter, which
this guy.
Wow. Who expected to see this guy here? Am I right? Surprised.
He's wearing the shirt.
He's wearing the shirt and everything. So what are you doing here?
You know, I'm just doing some product demos and talking products with people. Doing some little gummy fix demos and some Pulsar and so just geeking out and helping people geek out. So
sweet. So you're running the booth. We've got another American in the booth, is what we have.
That's right. That's right.
So you are here not only as kind of representing KCX, but it's your first time at SEMA.
Yeah, first time at SEMA.
Give us your thoughts. What do you think?
My jaw's still on the ground. I'm just walking around mind blown. When I walked in the door and there was two CGTs within 100 feet of each other, I was like, all right, this is wild.
Yeah,
pretty Matt Mormon was here yesterday. I talked to Larry Casilla, and so I'm just like, I'm losing my mind.
He was beaming after saying hi to Larry. He was like, Larry stopped by. I saw Larry, and I go, yeah, no, Larry's here every year. I mean, we always say hi to Larry, but it is kind of surreal, though.
For a first timer,
you've watched him on YouTube for many years, so seeing him in person, it is kind of
pretty wild,
a cool experience,
and to meet you guys,
thank you. I mean, I hope that we're somewhat excited. Dane is dying behind the camera. Sorry for the stabilization there issues. You okay, Dane?
Perhaps you hold that for a second while I get some water.
Okay. We might need to get him a Viper chair or something like that. So, so Hunter, what are some of your latest and greatest favorite products here from KCX that you've seen? Because some of these launches here are new for you as well.
Yes, yeah. So the Christmas scented GSF.
GFX,
is fantastic. I can't stop smelling it. It's just that good. So I'm going to be getting a bottle. I'll be ordering one today.
Okay. I think it's available at theradcompany.com right now. I don't know. Is it, guys? Maybe. Head there right now.
Yeah, go there.
I believe it's supposed to be live at like 10 a.m. Mountain Standard Time, so if it is live, pick up a bottle because it is a limited edition release.
Yeah.
So can't remember what the exact quantity of the bottles were. I think it was 5,000 total bottles, 3,000 total bottles in all of the U.S. amongst every single distributor, and the Rad Company only got a slice of that. So once we sell out, we're out, and once it's gone, it's gone. So try to get some if you can.
Yeah.
What has been your other favorite new product?
Let's see. So I'm excited for SO03.
Okay.
Actually, it's right here. The hydrofoam sealant. It's you're gonna foam it on. It's kind of like protector wax. You foam it on, let it sit, rinse it off, and adds immediate protection. So very excited because I love SO02 as a spray sealant, and so I think this will be a nice addition to that to just help top it and
Now, I believe this can be ran through a foam cannon, correct?
Yes. Yeah. So foam it on, let it sit, rinse it off.
Let it sit, rinse it off, and you have protection.
Yeah. So
Bam.
nice.
Just like that. So
Just like that.
Very, very cool. And I would say that tire glaze, so we received this with the Rad Company a little while ago in a unlabeled tester bottle, and we really like the performance of this. This definitely has a little bit more sheen than that of PSS, for example.
Yeah.
So for people that are looking for something from KCX that is, I believe, solvent based, I believe, on TG solvent, it has solvent and silicone in it. This is going to give you that higher gloss, more donut glaze that people may like the look of in comparison to PSS, even though I do like that product quite a bit.
Yeah.
Outside of that, though, we have the auto shampoo, which will be eventually making its way over here. And let's see what the question was, Dane. It was the difference between
TG and PSS.
Oh, okay, then we just covered that. Yeah, so basically, solvent with silicone, it's going to be high gloss, and then PSS is going to be more of a satin shine. And really, I think they're building this to be more something that is going to be, more showy than PSS is, which more of that natural-like finish. I really do like the display here this year. I think it's been pretty awesome. And really quick, I got you captive. What's it like in this Grandmaster Showdown? It's pretty.
Man, it's some tough competition. Let's be real.
I don't want to be the judge of this competition.
No.
But you are.
I'm one of them, but I don't want to be one of them because.
If anybody needs to blame anybody, it'll be you. They don't like the result.
Please don't do that. But
yeah,
no,
it's like every day I wake up and there's just new reels that are just. I'm like, wow, these
good.
These
like
are fantastic.
You're making good stuff. Everybody's making good stuff, and I go, well, this is overwhelming. I'm like, it's much better than I thought. So I mean, between you and Heather and Darren and Vermil and Matt and who is that last guy?
Oh no, he did it again.
There's one more
pink
guy.
The pink should remind you of something.
Oh my God, it's something clean. Jamie the cleaner.
Yeah.
That's who it is. Andrew, you can't escape us. You can't escape us. We're gonna pass this over to you. So I heard.
Give him the real mic.
Okay. Well, okay. There you go.
No, because he likes the big mic.
Clip that thing to your collar and call it.
Andrew, I heard you're hiring. Is that the deal?
Actually, ×2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you actually hiring, or is
Yes.
that? Oh, you are.
Yes, desperately.
What are you guys looking for?
Oh man, just about anything. If it's like more on the obviously the operations side or market, like anything like that, it's in Atlanta. It's got to be. We really want people at our home base. But outside of that, vans, trucks on the road.
Yeah. Where can people find more information on available positions, vans on the road?
So
doing that.
LinkedIn is usually kind of one of our places that we keep all of that updated, and then of course just reaching out direct on any social media or Info USA or any of those emails.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Okay. And how's the show been?
Honestly, surprising.
I
we like
think you guys are
yesterday.
doing...
It was literally 10:30 or 11, and we looked at it. We were like, "This feels a lot better than last year already."
I would say so. I'd say that the energy over here. I think this actually spot's really good. The fact that you guys have Colourlock here.
We didn't think it would be, but
now
yes.
with this kind of combination, I mean, look at how much congestion is just.
I know it's weird. We honestly we were like, man, we're down here, and then the whole time it's been it's been awesome.
So has the consumer market for KCX surprised you by quite a bit with the love of things like GSF, Magic Wheel Cleaner, and all that?
Coming from a fat guy who doesn't ever wash his car in his driveway, and the reason I took the job was GSF and Magic Wheel Cleaner, because that was the first two things I touched, and I was like, if I can do it, anyone can do it.
Yeah.
Aside from that, yes. I mean, we're so lucky and blessed, and I mean, really, it's obviously you guys too. I mean, help us out tremendously with that. So I feel like you're our marketing department most of the time.
That's a little bit. We make some good videos every once in a while. We take some good photos every once in a while. But we have a pretty awesome team back home that's watching us right now.
But blown away and just so appreciative of the support. Yes.
Dude, it's been awesome, and I love coming over here and stealing all of your goodies and all of your marketing stuff, everything from the wristbands to. I think
we have a.
This is from last year, man, but I keep this thing on me. You know what I mean?
They're the best. They're the best.
Spray a day keeps the germs
But you know,
away.
we have something extremely special for you specifically.
No, I know.
It landed yesterday.
was it? Is it the you know, the things that are fragrant? Is that what it is?
Yeah, that's a
Yes.
little something. No, oh, you mean the 2 bottles?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh, this
Oh,
is
no.
more than that.
Oh, it's more.
Wait a
Much
second.
more. It landed at the hotel yesterday. We haven't picked it up yet.
Oh.
But
It's,
you're telling people on the live stream.
Oh, so there is something though.
oh, there's something. Yes.
Oh, okay.
It's
well,
large. It's metal. Yes.
I don't know what
That's all. That's all I'm telling you right now. But it's specifically for you, direct from Germany. It just has to. Little touch-up work needs to be done on it, and then you'll.
I don't know what that means,
yeah,
but,
I know.
I am excited about whatever that is. So, if you guys missed the stream yesterday, we did actually kind of tease the new 2 Fresh Up scents,
Yes.
which are they coming, or is it?
Yeah.
So it is happening.
Yeah, it's happening.
It's not just
yeah.
like a, hey, does Anthony need to smell this to say
Yeah,
yes?
no,
that-
I'm
where it
getting
works?
exhausted by the the spray battle that Justin continues to have inside the warehouse because one side smells like one and the other side smells like the other.
That's okay.
But other than that, yeah, it's
Okay.
we're ready to roll with that.
So we're gonna
It's
have
coming.
Fresh Up Velvet. Is that's the name of it?
Nah, I can't comment on the name.
Okay.
I feel like I get told yes from half the
we don't
people in
know.
Germany and then no from the other
Maybe
half.
like
so
smooth, right? Like menthol,
With a V,
smooth.
Smooth.
Yeah, smooth. That would be the KCX way of doing it, smooth. And then wild with like a 1 or an E at the
Y
end.
or
Just
something.
just-
Yeah, oh,
just-
E on the end.
Or a Y or an E on
Yeah.
the end. That would probably
Yeah.
be it, and
That's
people
fitting.
would really enjoy
That's
that.
fitting.
So the other thing we have coming is going to be the consumer line
Yes.
over here, and so
I do have
we
a
have.
couple highlighted questions. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry.
What's the difference between AHW and MWC?
HW and MWC. Well, so MWC
AWH,
more than anything,
yeah.
MWC is acid free. So I mean that's first and foremost. AWH is a 14 pH, so completely different ball game than Magic Wheel Cleaner. So
Okay. So I mean, in theory, though,
being careful, obviously, one side.
Be careful, but in theory, though, typically an alkali wheel cleaner or just an alkali cleaner in general is actually going to be better for cleaning blooming off of tires, right? So this might be a positive to this, is that now this can be sprayed on tires as well, with probably having a more effective clean result than that of Magic Wheel Cleaner on its own.
And then of course the opposite side, the acid side.
With
down yonder.
Down yonder. And so the consumer side, though, with that coming, that's going to hopefully simplify things for people that are new to the game, people that are receiving, maybe getting these chemicals as gifts for the first time, or even just wanting to maintain their own vehicles that don't understand dilution, that don't understand pH, what can be used, in different sections of the car, because what this essentially does over here on the consumer side, Dane, is this is going to give you a full templated.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's foolproof. It's beautifully foolproof.
Yep. So I mean, right here. So for example, for their reactive wheel cleaner, we're going to have there on the on the label there,
The highlighted
highlights
blue portion.
highlights the wheel, and then right here we're going to have our speed glass cleaner. What's highlighted? Everything that's glass, making that super easy. And then we're going to have our multi-interior cleaner, which does have the best scent. That's good, dude. Yeah, it is the best scent. I think we could all get behind that. So Justin's holding something. Actually, I'm going to pass the mic in if that's okay.
Here you go, big guy.
Over to Santa. Santa Daddy. Is that what we're calling you?
Yeah, something like that. So maybe he'll make an appearance later and everybody can see him. I don't know. So today, GFX is released.
Yep.
You guys are selling it on your site now, right? He still doesn't know. Let him check real fast. But yes, I am very sure. Yeah, I think they are.
Okay.
It's on the radcompany.com.
Okay.
But GFX, it's available now.
Limited quantities.
Limited quantities. 3,000 bottles in the States, and that's it.
Gabe says it's so.
Right here we go. Bam. Christmas comes early there. TheRadCompany.com, dude. Shop GFX.
Yeah.
There we go. 1 liter.
1 liter. 3,000 bottles in the States, and that's it. So, seriously, though, if you guys want this, head over to theradcompany.com right now and grab it, because you might need 2 bottles. One to display for the limited edition, and then one to use, or you'll probably end up using both. But
it's awesome. So this does have a slightly higher pH than that of GSF, mainly because due to the scent, right? A little bit of a stronger scent, but it is. Yeah, I kind of went into a whole descriptive thing yesterday with the whole cutting of the Christmas trees, the hot chocolate,
Crack that
all
bottle
that.
cap, take a
Do
sip,
it
and
one
describe
time.
what
Here we
you
go.
smell.
My nose is so dry here in this desert, but oh my god, dude. Yeah, it's again, it's. I'm at a Christmas tree farm.
Oh.
I am at a. I'm cozied up next to a fireplace. I have hot chocolate. I have scented pine cones. I have
Peppermint sticks.
It's almost like Christmas just threw up in here and said, that's everything that you're gonna get. That's Christmas.
So yesterday, Santa walked around with GFX around the West Hall and asked people what they thought or if they wanted to smell Christmas.
Yeah.
And when they smelled it, they're like, "Can I drink it?"
Yeah.
No, don't do that.
They're very sick.
And they're like, "Is it Fireball?"
Yeah. Is it Fireball? Is that what they say? Is it fire? Is that alcohol? Can I? Yeah.
But no, it is really, really nice. Like walk into a Christmas tree shop or Christmas shop.
Yeah.
Ornaments,
Yep.
lights.
Yeah, it's more than just pine. It's all the warmth.
Yeah, it's the warmth.
Isn't there a town somewhere in I think in Europe that's always Christmas? You heard about that? It's called Christmas Town. It's like a town that's always themed as Christmas.
So you had me thinking of Leavenworth in Washington, where it's all German all the time.
No, but there's
I'm thinking
another.
Helen, Georgia, where Destination OG is. But
Oh yeah, right. And so, 3,000 bottles to the U.S.
that's it.
total.
There's none in Europe. This is U.S. only.
Just us.
So
And once, and so a handful of distributors have it, right, including us. But once it's gone, it's gone. So I
You
need
either get it or you don't.
yeah,
I need to set aside my bottle back home so I make sure I can get one. Otherwise
there will
it's
be
gone.
no restock for anyone. So it's gone. It's gone. That's it. And Christmas only comes one time a year, so maybe it'll be back next year. We'll never know. But
I don't know. I like that as well. So, anything else? Any other questions here we need to cover in the KCX booth before moving
far,
on?
we're good. I think everybody's satisfied with what they saw and they're happy.
Okay.
They're happy about Christmas.
Hey,
Yeah.
everybody's in the Christmas spirit around here nowadays. Yesterday, Halloween, they were still loving on Santa. So
Yeah. It's now we're officially into November. Now it's not weird to do Christmas things.
yes, the witches are not coming out to find Santa and put spells on him, and yeah, it's great. Yeah.
Oh, you know what you can actually tell people to do? Gabe pinned the comment with the link to the product. So if you just tell them that.
Oh,
Just head to therightcompany.com. Yeah.
RightCompany.com.
Yeah.
That's where you get it.
Bam.
Cool. Thank
Simple
you, man.
and easy, man.
We appreciate it. We're gonna keep cruising.
I'll chat back.
We're gonna get out of here, and where are we heading next, Dane?
We gotta keep walking.
Or I think we're going to Lake Country next. Thank you, guys. We'll see you later. Dean, I'll have you hold that.
All right. I'm holding the handheld mic now.
All right. So exciting stuff, guys. I mean, seriously, head to RightCompany.com right now. Go get your GFX because once it's gone, it's gone.
I didn't even promote today's
Forever.
stream, and the viewership is just as good.
Well, that's great. That's good. I like hearing that.
By the
Oh, we
way,
got-
guys, if you haven't already, please like, share, subscribe. And when I say share, I mean tell a friend. If they're interested in experiencing SEMA on the ground level, but they couldn't make it, we're
we got-
basically giving you that now.
We got Rennie, we got Chris Woolman over here giving hugs at SB3. And what do we got? We got Tom from Buff Brite over here hanging out in the Lake Country booth. And I'm going to have to grab either Andrew or somebody to give me the rundown here. Let me see who's willing. Scott, quick question. Who would be willing to go over some new stuff here on a live video? Who do you want to volunteer? Yourself? Somebody else? Who's going to be the most high energy?
Well, that's not me.
It's going to be you. I think you'll be fine. Okay. Here's a microphone, and we want to just talk about what's new at Lake Country. You can hold it. Yeah, there you go. Yep, you're good.
So this year we've launched the new 31E polisher, which is the new 3-in-1. Slightly different from our 51E. We kind of went back to the drawing board, listened to what everybody had to say for feedback, and made a lot of corrections and updates. So the new tool is 8mm, 15, and rotary. We've updated how you change the modes on the tool, the power, the ergonomics, a little bit of everything. So,
would you call it the UDOS?
You could. We're not, but we
Okay,
could.
okay,
But if
all
you
right.
want to deem that, go for it.
Call it the UDOS, the new UDOS. Okay.
I don't know if I'm allowed to, to be but I'm going to give you permission to use that.
And this is a functioning tool right here, right?
All three of these are functioning tools.
Okay, very cool.
So if you wanted to pick one up, I could walk you through it.
Okay,
If
so
you want to use the one with the light on it.
we do have one with a buff Brite. We have Tom. I think you just mount this thing to this thing.
Yeah.
All right, so here we go. So we have the UDOS pad, which has been one of our favorite pads. We love this pad over at the Rag Company. It's been awesome. And now we have a completely new collar design with now this kind of button here on top, which is going to be our kind of release for the locking mechanism.
Yeah, that's like a lock button like you would have on a traditional rotary style polisher.
Okay.
So you hold this button in, right?
Okay.
Kind of press it,
okay.
Turn the collar until it locks into place, much like how you would remove a vacuum plate
Gotcha.
on a rotary polisher. Once
okay.
that's in place, you pull the cup down and turn it.
Oh, gotcha.
So you pull it down and turn it versus making the lines up here.
Okay, there we go. And then down.
Yep.
Turn.
Turn it till
down,
the next detent.
Down, and then turn, and it locks in place.
Yep.
Let go of the button.
Yep. So
and
there's
I'm
no
good to
lining
go.
up the backing plate, no lining up lines. It's just turn and go.
Okay. And so we
Yep.
have our rotary dial here on the side. And so we're going to be able to go through gear 1 through 6. We're going to have our locking mechanism here. We have a fatter trigger, right?
There's also a locking mechanism on it both sides.
Both sides. Okay, that's really cool. So locking mechanism on both sides. The machine is lighter than the previous generation.
Quite a bit lighter.
Yeah. Very nice.
I think this one registers about 2.5 pounds lighter than the first version.
Yep. And then how am I going to know whether or not I am at the short throw, long throw through this window right here?
The window will show what millimeter it is.
Okay.
There's an R for rotary. So
Okay.
as you turn it.
So again, I'm going to put my finger back in here.
You kind of got to follow the window.
I'm going to follow right there. Get my thumb locked in, pressed in, go down. I'm going to go ahead and turn that over the side. Let that go. Locked in place. And so now I am sitting at a 15 millimeter throw, which is my preferred throw, and Rennie's preferred throw, right?
My preferred throw.
Okay.
I like whatever you like.
Okay. Well, I like whatever I like whatever he likes. Yeah. So I think we're on the same page right now. So 15 millimeter throw. We have this pretty much ready to rock and roll. Would you like? Who wants to do a demonstration? Would you like to do a demonstration?
Absolutely.
Okay, here we go, Scott.
You got it in your hand.
Oh,
Let's
okay.
go
Well,
for
I
it,
don't know. I mean,
I play with that thing all the time.
Am I
Somebody else has
qualified
to
to do this? Maybe. You know, something like this. We got the heavy cut. If I can, this is the only thing heavy cut. It's thick. Sure. There's some product on there, and then we're gonna go ahead and spread this in, and then make sure I'm not on a speed of 6, and then spread this in. Lock it. I'm gonna go ahead and change my throw again. So I'm gonna go from a 15 to we're gonna go back to a 8. And then 8 is not the shortest, right?
8 is the shortest, unless you want to go 0, which is rotary.
Which is rotary. And
Technically,
so
rotary.
technically, so we can do that. So we're gonna go ahead and turn this, lock this down, go all the way over to our rotary, which is gonna show an R there through the window. And from there, we have our rotary machine. Very smooth on rotary, yeah. Very, very smooth.
It's pretty cool how all that in one machine.
Come in handy.
Yeah, super smooth on the rotary. That's actually quite nice on that setting. I really, really do like that. So then I'll take these towels, not Rag Company towels, but you know, gotta use what I got, guys. Gotta use what I got.
Maybe you should have came prepared.
Maybe I should. You know what? I need to go into every booth with
Here,
my.
just use this.
Is that this?
It's
That is
yours.
that is ours, right? That's gonna be not great for compound removal, but
I was just trying to get your name.
You know, it's kind of like showing up to a party, right? You know, so you can go to a party and you can drink their beer, right? But you may not be happy, so you might want to, bring your own. So I show up, no, it's okay. I brought my own. I brought my own towel.
It would totally be allowed, just for future reference.
BYOB.
Yeah, so that does feel.
There you go.
That does feel a lot better. Feels really, really good. I really enjoyed that. I think that rotary function on there is going to be fantastic. I think that the pads are amazing. Now on the backing plate, is that something that's swappable, non-swappable to a larger backing plate for a 6-inch pad?
So the UDO plate is unique to the tool.
Okay, it is, okay.
Stay tuned for future launch, but there will be some interchangeable plates
Well,
for larger sizes and smaller
There's a
sizes.
reason why that plate is unique is because it has the vents on the top, right?
The NACADUC technology, which draws air through the pad, through the backing plate to keep the back of the pad cool.
Yeah, very cool.
So, it's important to keep your pad cool.
Yep.
Keeps from premature softening and wear and tear on the foam.
Yeah, and there's
Or
a
the
whole
product.
design here. You can see the explosion of everything, which is super cool. That's awesome. Very, very nice. And outside of that, though, the tool is going to be the biggest release right here.
The tool is the biggest one. A minor one to go along with the tool, and other polishers for those using 6-inch backing plates or 3-inch backing plates. We added the addition of a larger pad and a smaller pad of the UDO lineup.
Okay.
So the micro wool is available in a 6.5 and a 3.5 now, and the foam pads are available in a 4-inch fitting a 3-inch backing plate and a 7-inch fitting a 6-inch backing plate.
Very
And
cool.
we added a black foam for final finishing in
Very
the UDO
cool.
profile.
Very cool.
So that's pretty much it for our new releases this year. But
No dance party mode?
No, we got rid of Showtime, man.
Oh, you guys,
No.
do you guys know? Old fun fact, right? There used to be a dance party mode where you would basically be, strobing effect, right? And that's for when you turn up the music. It's a late night in the detail studio, maybe in the garage, and you really want to get after it, right? You change it to that. Just don't look too much into the light. But no. Wow.
So, maybe we'll have to come out with a Nudo Anthony version of a Buff Bright light just for you.
Yeah,
dance. Just for you.
It's strobing, but it's only colors. Yeah,
It'll be 3 different strobes.
Yeah,
there won't be one solid.
You want a
light.
spinning disco ball out here?
Maybe something like that to projects it up onto the ceiling, right? So I can really get into it. I think that's probably necessary. I think that'd be a very good use of money. Oh, sorry about that.
We'll work on that project for you.
Yeah, so it'll be good. But anything else pad wise, right? You said you kind of covered the other new stuff. We have the HGO Pro Pack that is going to be the pre-packed packaging from Lake Country.
Correct.
That's going to be coming out to make things really easy for people getting their hands on.
Absolutely.
And we have the new machine. But I think that's pretty much it, right?
Yeah.
Cool. We didn't want to miss anything. We want to make sure to stop by here.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it.
You guys are doing an amazing job. You guys are always putting out something and creating something that most people would have never even attempted, right? And so you have to.
It's been fun and challenging all at the same time.
Awesome.
Hopefully
Cool.
rewarding.
Well, right on, Scott. Okay. Well, we're gonna catch you guys around. We're gonna be heading to another booth, and then we'll see you in between the halls. Thank you very much. All right. So. There was one more place, I said, Dane, that I wanted to go in.
Well, we should say hi to the Stoners guys.
We should say hi to the Stoners guys.
They were so nice at the Creators Summit.
Yep, we will go over and see what's popping over here. Because, I'm a big fan of the Little Joes, man. I love those Little Joes. Let's pass through here. So they got this cool, I think it's a GT4 car. I don't know if, I think it's, it's pretty awesome, dude. This thing is nasty. Those Michelin pilots are so cool. I would drive this, Dane. Would you drive it? Yeah? Oh my gosh. Dirt nasty. Super, super, super cool. Let's see. He's over here. He's doing demonstrations. We're gonna check out what he's laying down over here. No pressure. We want to see how it's done. Show us how it's done.
I talked about the rag company.
Did you?
Yeah, come over check out.
Did you say good things, or did you say good things? Oh, okay. Samples toes.
So he said, "What about your microfiber towels?" I was like, "Well, they're from South Korea." I was like, "If you haven't checked out the rag company," it's like that's definitely the place to go for it.
Oh, that's super nice.
Seconds sooner, that would have been such an authentic walk up.
I would have been caught off guard. I would have literally been. I'm still grinning from ear to ear, but we do have lens cloths that we're giving away. I see you guys all three wear glasses, right? What happens to those glasses? They get smudges, right? And you know what we have those lens cloths for free. Go up, grab one, grab two. That's our little gift to you. So we are located just see that GTECHNIQ. If you go down a little further that way, then you'll find us. So we want to know what's going on over here. Talk us through this process.
So right now we're stripping down this windshield to get a fresh, clean surface to apply a ceramic coating to. So we're using our glass stripper here, which has a kit with a applicator and the stripper in one. So all you do, rub it on there, cut a few circles. So what we were trying to do when we came out with our ceramic was make it less intimidating for anybody to start doing the kit. And what we found is the only professional detailers are really doing it. And the reason being was that if someone messed it up, you kind of need to take it to a professional detailer to fix it.
Yeah.
So
I'm
trying.
going to attach this onto you. There
Okay,
you go. There you go.
So
Keep going.
it makes life a little bit easier if you mess up, you have a way to reset it back to original.
Yeah.
So that's what we just did with this glass stripper right here. We're gonna just take some water, wipe this off.
Okay, so basically, is that glass strip? It's a mild abrasive, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Exactly.
Cool. So hand applied, best to do on the block, and the block comes in. I'm guessing in the kit.
It does. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Cool.
the whole kit, and then I'll show you guys just how clean this window is in a second here. As you can see.
No, yeah, there's no water behavior at all.
Totally sheeting right there.
Yeah. Okay.
So now we know we're down to like a factory clean glass.
Okay.
And it's going to have the best chances of success for a ceramic coating to stick.
Okay.
Make sure that's nice and dry. These ceramic coatings cure with the humidity in the air, so any water on there is just starting the curing process early.
Okay.
The kit here, again, we're trying to make it easy for anybody that's never did a ceramic coating before. So this box comes with everything you would need to do a ceramic coating. It has the bottle, applicator, gloves. Even has 2 microfibers and application guide.
So this coating here, what's it rated for timeline-wise? About a year?
It's about 1 year.
1
now,
year.
Keep in mind, those kind of expectations can adjust based on wiper usage.
Okay.
If you're driving through the desert, you constantly have dirt on your window and you're scraping them all the time.
Yep.
It might last less than a year. It all depends on the situation you're putting it through. I can make this coating last 5 minutes with our glass stripper. You're just having the right abrasive to rip it off.
Yeah.
So it's kind of the same thing in real world. Now, if you're just having normal usage, driving, we've had plenty of people see 1.5 years, 2 years out of it. But any kind of wiper usage reduces that.
So this is a suede applicator that comes in the kit there. Okay.
Exactly.
Perfect.
So we just put a stripe of ceramic on here, cross-hatching pattern, just like you'd used to seeing.
Very good. Okay.
And when we made this, we really wanted, we weren't the first people to market with a ceramic, not by a little bit.
Yeah.
So we were trying to see how can we add real value to the marketplace and not just have another Me Too product.
Okay.
So what we're looking for is how do we make this less intimidating for people, make it get into more hands of more people to try it out. And what we realized is that you kind of need more time to work with it, so people don't be chasing their tails trying to get it leveled out.
Yeah.
So
it can be stressful, especially on glass, because that's what you're looking through every single drive, right?
Exactly right. Yeah. So this, you'll see, we're looking for a flashing, but we have a whole different carrier agent in ours that it doesn't evaporate as fast.
Okay.
So if you're in moist or humid environments, you have more time to work with it before it cures. And if you're out here in Vegas where it's like 0% humidity, we have all the time in the world.
Yeah.
So for a DIY, you have more time to get it set up before you're done. For a pro, you can do larger panels. We have people doing whole windshields.
Okay.
And you're able to go in, level that out.
Okay. Okay, so we're swapping towels here as well, right?
Yeah, don't you judge those.
Yeah.
Don't use the same towel.
Swapping towels here as well. It's okay. Going through.
Go through some towels here at SEMA doing these demos back to back.
No, dude, you don't want to catch us walking from booth to booth looking at people's towels because there's some things that are absolutely haunting. You good to see what's going on, man?
All right, now we're just going to show you. Obviously, it's a torture test. You want to give it 4 hours minimum, 24 hours ideally.
Okay.
But it's kind of nice. You can see.
Yep, instantly. There you go.
You can see right where we stripped it with the glass stripper up here.
Yep.
And then where it turns into ceramic coating.
Looks fantastic. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks great.
No, beads look great.
Let's say you decide to go to lunch, came back and realized there was a high spot. You can just go back through with your stripper, rip it back off, redo the whole job, and you're right back to start again. So
easy. Okay. Very cool.
No problem. Now,
very cool.
The real magic. This one's been out for 2 years, but the iron remover over there, an iron remover that truly doesn't smell. I'd like to see your nose on camera. Give it a sniff.
I'll give you my honest opinion. I'll give you my honest opinion.
All right, let's try that.
He's brutal though.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna jump over here real fast. Excuse me, guys. Yep. Thank you. Oh,
that's the worst one.
Iron remover that doesn't smell.
How many times have you heard that before?
I got it. How many times? I've been doing this for quite some time.
I wouldn't be doing it on camera if I didn't have faith.
When it's concentrated in the bottle is the worst possible time, so if it doesn't...
No, that truly...
That's so mild.
That's not
hyaluronic
acid in there.
No, it doesn't even smell, it doesn't even smell like it has the thioglycolate in it. So what, but it's still an iron remover.
Yeah, and we can show you, you know normal iron removers, you turn purple when you're using them?
Correct.
Yeah. This will turn orange. The reason being is we're using completely different active ingredients. The first ones in the world to do it. It's patent pending right now. So,
Really?
Yeah, there's not another person in this room that's going to have it.
How exciting! So basically, you've removed the sulfur issue with using that chemical. So that's very exciting. I like to see that. And so you guys actually have
give you a
now.
demo of it.
You have. I'm happy to see a demo, but you guys have actually multiple products now within the Stoner Car Care line. Right?
Oh yeah, there's actually quite a few.
It's not just invisible glass anymore, right? It's not just the easy reach,
Right,
easy reach cleaning, reach and clean. Which hey, I love that tool.
We have trim shine. There's a whole lineup over here of different stuff. Tar and sap remover, super popular. People love that.
Okay.
But I want to show you this demo. Let me grab a panel real fast.
Absolutely.
Excuse me, Brad.
Yeah. No, actually, that's if it's that's very good.
Sprays on blue. Just like normally, you got to give it some time to dwell for a second here.
Do you know that this has iron on it, or has this already been done?
Fingers crossed.
Okay.
It should be.
Okay.
Yeah, it does. You can see it already.
Oh yeah, dude. There it is, man. It's popping through.
You don't
so
normally
you
stay that
guys...
close when it's a normal traditional iron remover set.
Absolutely not.
Usually spray and run. Yeah.
Okay.
So how we end up doing is we found different active ingredients that there's not really another active ingredient out there that will just turn purple right away, like thioglycolic acid will. So we had to find a new compound or new active ingredients that will do that. And then we have a second part of the process that actually pulls it up into the indicator. So that's where the orange is coming from.
Dude, that's good, man. That's congratulations,
Trying to get some next level stuff going here.
No, I'm excited for you.
Here's Jared that developed it. He's one of the.
Hey, I'm excited about you. We're talking about you. You developed this right here?
Yeah.
Congratulations. You should be very excited.
Yeah, we're excited for it.
Yeah, it's great, dude. That's first of its kind that I've seen. So you still feel confident that this is going to be able to completely, eliminate or help with that decontamination step that most people would have.
Yep, it's going to help eliminate, remove the iron, most of the metal particles, and it's got some soaps, a little bit of cleaning power, but really targeted to remove the iron without any of that smell.
Now, in a situation where you might have some surface rust, right? Let's just say on a exterior panel, maybe there's a chip that's exposed and whatnot. Is this still going to be able to dissolve some of that surface rust as well?
Yep, it'll still dissolve some of that surface rust. I mean, it won't. It's not going to eat through any of that chip all the way through, but it'll help remove some of that surface rust, and you can then kind of clean it up and fix that surface defect.
Very good. Now, would you recommend spraying this on wet or dry onto a vehicle's surface before jumping in to a wash?
I think you can either way. I would say probably dry, but it's kind of just a personal preference, I think. I mean, wet might kind of lay out a little bit more, but dry, it'll just really attack the iron particles.
Very good. Now, wheels and tires and things like that. So, I mean, I'm imagining this is also going to potentially turn a rotor a little orange, right? But this is going to be all just solved by rinsing.
Yep. So you can rinse it off, and we recommend washing afterwards. So the wash afterwards should help kind of, if there's any little bit of color left on like the rotor where there's a lot of iron, it should help kind of remove that color.
Now, when is all this going to be available on the new
It's
stuff?
available now.
Available now.
SEMACarcare.com right now.
Okay.
Maybe one day on the rag company, who knows?
Who knows, right? Right? I don't know what's going on
Maybe
there.
one day.
Maybe one day, right?
We'll see.
Fingers crossed. I like that you actually have some spray there with iron particles in it to be able to produce the show. That's pretty cool.
We run through a bunch of these panels, so without reapplying it, you're just gonna.
That is very orange.
Yeah. So this is going to be available now, and then you want to just walk over to the rest of the car care stuff over here, and just give me a little information on what's been a big seller for you guys, what you like the most, and everything else. So I did try the mother of all bubbles. I did try that. I did try that. So the blue raspberry, I like it. I think it's a good soap. I don't have any complaints with it. So if you guys ever pick it up for yourself. Good soap. You got 4 different scents.
We're getting a bunch of different scents out for it. We even have like a ceramic strip wash here, just to get the vehicle nice and clean. We have the hybrid ceramic one if you're just looking to add a little bit of protection back.
Okay.
Believe it or not, these are all things that came out this year. So we're doing a lot of new product turnover.
Yeah.
Just to try and not really turnover, we're just adding a lot more products to our lineup here. So we have the iron remover there. We have all-purpose cleaner we've had forever, but we had a lot of people asking for a ready-to-use version. So now it's ready to use in that one. We also sell that in gallons, 5 gallons, and 55-gallon drums. Because we're a manufacturer. We make all this stuff in-house in Pennsylvania.
Yep.
Visible glass obviously is a huge mover. It's been our bread and butter for many years.
Not many years, like forever,
yeah,
right?
We've been around 80 years, so it's all the years.
It's been around for quite some time.
And there's obviously plenty of spin-offs of that where we have the hybrid ceramic for extra rain repellency. The clean and repel, there's a lot of rain repellency as well, but only a few weeks. Trim Shine's a huge product for ours.
Yep.
Imagine like a Jeep Wrangler that has like that faded out fender flares, and that just brings them right back to the dark color you're looking for. More Shine, Tire Shine's super popular, but it is limited. You can't get that in like California, things like that. So we have a tire finished for that one.
Okay.
Tar and Sap's been popular.
Quick question. Oh, the tar and sap's also very good as well. Quick question. So on the iron remover for people, is this going to be a retail store product as well? So is this going to be available at your typical retailers that you would have, AutoZone, O'Reilly's, things like that?
But we're talking a lot today. We'll see how it ends up, but that process is typically pretty long to getting into retailers.
Okay.
So, I mean, this has just got unveiled. I mean, we've been working on it for over a year, many versions, but it's just got unveiled yesterday.
Cool.
So,
very cool.
A lot of retailers are seeing it for the first time, right as you guys are right now. So it's available on our website first, and then we're going to try and get into plenty of other distributors to get in the hands of as many people as we can.
I can confirm that it is the scentless iron remover, right? And
I'm sure you've heard that before, but it always has a hint. But if you remove that active ingredient,
everybody says iron remover isn't that bad, and I go, oh, I smell it, and I pass out. But I mean, like it's not that chemical, so it is different.
Concentrated in the bottle, you open the cap and it didn't knock you out.
Yeah.
It's a clue enough.
Yeah.
Oh, this is different.
It's like we had a Mercedes dealership that's local to us. They're like, hey, if you can make one that doesn't smell, like we'll be customers right away because we spent $5,000 on the evap system just to make sure it doesn't end up in our showroom.
Yes.
So it's like we've seen so many challenges with different people, and like at Stoner, that's really what we try to do. Like trying to take a problem, find a solution for it, and really solve the problem. We don't rush something to market just for marketing gimmicks or anything like that. We only solve real problems. So that's why when we came out of ceramic, it was like, well, we're not just going to bring a Me Too out. We got to actually develop something that's going to change that, and that's why we made something that's a lot easier for people to apply, a lot less intimidating, and trying to actually solve problems for the whole community. So.
Sweet, man. Love it. Well, I think we have learned a lot here. I appreciate you, dude. Yeah, great job, and we'll see you around here. We're gonna keep moseying around, so have fun, guys. All righty. There's no joke. That was a scentless iron remover. That wasn't just like a.
No, that wasn't BS. That was truly different.
That wasn't a bit or anything. That's the real deal. So congratulations to them because.
And the only way
they
could do that is because they changed the chemistry
you need
of it.
Yep. Sorry, you have a mic on.
The only way that worked is because it wasn't the same active ingredient.
Yeah, no, it's completely different. So yeah, again, big congratulations. That's a huge feat, right? Being able to find something that's going to be able to have perform the same, do the same, and not have that smell. I know some people think the smell is just like a minor inconvenience. I can understand that, but you do have a showroom, you do have a shop, and it's like that's all it smells like in there. It's going to take away from the experience.
Yeah, of course.
I feel like if I can just find Chris. Chris is always so busy.
Well,
I don't
should
think.
talk to GTECH here.
Well, I know that's what I was saying, but there, Chris is there.
All right.
Chris. Okay, here we go.
How's it going?
I was trying to find you yesterday, but you were in a business meeting. You were in a business meeting, but you were sitting on the ground. I go, what kind of business meeting involves sitting on the ground? But you guys do things different here.
I'm a polite person.
You are a polite person, right?
I was letting our guests sit on the chairs.
Yes.
And then I did a nice little Indian crisscross applesauce.
Okay, very good, very
Stretch out the legs a little bit.
Yep, I saw that.
Lots of standing, you know.
That's too funny. Is Freddie gonna be here today?
He is.
What?
He's gonna be here today.
Yeah, that dude's famous, man.
At 2 p.m.
That's amazing.
At the GTECHNIQ booth.
Okay. So be here, be square, or be there, or be square.
205.
Okay, 54205. So we wanted to grab you just to kind of go over what's new at GTECH, go over what you guys are doing here this week, new and exciting things. Did you know that Stoner Car Care just literally released a scentless iron remover?
I did not know.
It is scentless. It doesn't even contain the thioglycolate. It's just.
I just went over there and they didn't even say anything to me about that.
They probably avoided.
Yeah, I told them that's congratulations. That's a massive feat, and they did something unique. So I thought you would be interested to know that. I think it's kind of cool.
Quite interesting.
So here at
I'm gonna have to try that out.
You try it out, right?
Yeah.
GTECH, support the other brands too, right? You know, it's not always a competition.
We're like, so does it work?
yeah. And it did work. They showed us right there. So
I'm gonna have to check that out for sure. That's pretty cool. I actually went over there to compliment them on their glass coating they recently released because I've gotten a lot of good feedback from detailers and how good it is and easy to apply it is. So I went over there to give them props.
They're kicking butt, dude. I am proud of those guys, and I think they were using some of the right towels in their booth. I think, right?
We've made some comments.
Maybe we made a few comments.
We helped them out a little bit.
So talk to us. Halo V2, that's the big launch here.
Yes,
and
sir.
then we also have XO V5. That's been another big launch of the year. So give us a breakdown of both.
The biggest thing, with obviously application side of things is we wanted to simplify it. GTECHNIQ's known for their ease of application, so we wanted to make it even easier. So we went to a single layer application instead of a 2-layer application. So now, time is money. So you're going to save time applying the product so that way you can get cars out faster. So that's the main thing. And then you've got increased gloss, increased hydrophobics. The water beating angle has gone up about, I think, 11% or 11 degrees, I mean. So it's just performing really well for us. We've got it on the GTECHNIQ van for about 8 months now, and it's kicking butt, and I don't do a good job maintaining it. Gets a lot of water spots sitting outside. Yeah. So and then the XO, obviously, as everybody should know by now, has just been kicking butt. Single layer application, much easier to stack on top of CSL and then Ultra. That was the biggest hurdle with that one, is kind of simplifying again the application, less smeary, all that kind of stuff. So those are the main 2 focus points, and we've always got some more in the works. Maybe by TR SEMA we might have something cool. Who knows?
Very exciting.
Yeah, so it could be something there that we can release.
Very good. Yeah, no, I think that the feedback from V5 on XO has been awesome, right? Fantastic water behavior, and even just on its own, even without CSL, it's still just a fantastic coating.
The slickness has been awesome.
Yeah. It skis right off, right?
Yeah.
Very good self-cleaning properties to that. So Halo V2 still going to be an ideal flexible film coating, PPF, wrap, anything like that. It is going to be able to expand and contract as needed for those types of films that have that kind of level of flexibility, right? Going between heat and cold, you need something that's designed for coating. And I actually remember it was the Serum Summit many years ago, where it was your Lexus,
Yeah.
right,
Yep.
coated in the first halo,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
You remember that?
Yeah, I do.
Long time ago. That was actually when Dane's guts got rearranged because he went in that. He went in that. What was the car? The Radical.
The Radical, yeah. The Radical rides.
Corners at 170 miles an hour.
Yeah.
What is that like? What do they say? Like 4Gs?
It felt like taking off in a fighter jet.
Yeah.
The pit lane and got up.
Yeah, I think it's like some sort of G-force.
Yeah. Oh, dude, it was insane. I remember looking down at the gauges when we were on. We're on.
650 horsepower and it weighs less than 2,000 pounds.
We were on that track, and I was seeing all these numbers light up on the dash, right? And I was seeing like this 60. He was saying 60 psi. I'm like 60 psi. I'm like, is that like fuel pressure? Is that oil pressure? Like, what is that? And I look below in small little font. It says boost, and I go 60 pounds of boost. I'm like, good God! And I'm like, this thing was moving. So over here on the car care technology wall, what are going to be your let's just say top 5 products for getting into the GTECHNIQ line, using things as a just general consumer / user. What are you going to recommend?
Fair enough. I can do that.
We can walk over there.
Let's walk over there. So I'm gonna try and pick one of each for as we go down here.
Just this is you. This is you. This is not me.
Facing XLV5, that would be my go-to all day long.
Okay.
The application, performance, gloss, slickness, any consumer, they can't get upset with XLV5.
Okay.
You know, you're gonna get blown away. What I love about it, I always say, it's like Frank's Red Hot. You can put it on everything.
Yeah.
Put it on the glass, put it on the wheels, put it on the paint, anything exterior, coat it with XO.
You can put XO on the side glass and rear glass?
I've done it. You know, we don't tell people to do it, but
Okay.
I do it.
Okay.
So, and it works great.
All right,
so
fair enough.
I love XLV5. I'll put it on everything. I got it on my chrome bumper on my Dodge Ram. It's at about a year right now, still working.
Okay, all
On
right.
chrome. I mean, that's pretty
What kind
impressive.
of Dodge Ram is it, Chris?
It's just a 1500 classic.
Dude,
with
what
a Hemi.
What year is it?
Is it 2019?
2019. You know I got a 2001, right? Dodge Ram 1500. It's got the 5.213 Magnum. Dude.
No, I got the 5.7.
You got the 5. So I got the 5.2. It's a Magnum. It was before they went to the Hemi, and so there's a little bit to be desired there, right? But I mean, it's not always about the cubic inch of the motor, right? It's about the heart and soul. So that's funny. So the chrome it does stick to.
It does very well so far. I've
cool.
had great results. From there, my next product that I would probably recommend would be our citrus foam for your maintenance side of things. So that's our a little bit more aggressive shampoo. So it's just above pH neutral with that citrus cleaner in it. So that'll allow you to get more of that soil off the vehicle. So you have a little bit more cleaning power versus your pH neutral G-Wash. Okay. From there, my second choice would be the iron fallout remover, because that's a go-to. You're gonna need that for your decon washes, maintenance, and things like that. Super awesome multi-use product. It has the anti-corrosion function, which is very often overlooked in the detail space. You go to wash a customer's vehicle, you rinse the brake cleaner off, the wheel acid, and that rotor's rusty. Who wants a rusty rotor after you just got your car washed, right? It doesn't look that great.
It doesn't,
So you use the W6, you kind of get rid of that ugly look, that ugly rusty rotor, so the customer's like, wow, my car looks great, like head to toe, right? So that's one of my favorite products. Also has an acid rain surfactant in it to help remove acid rain etchings. So
I did not know that.
As a product to help maintain a coated car, it's just par none. So I absolutely love W6. From there, I would have to go to TriClean. TriClean is one of my absolute favorite products. I use it around my house. I use it on all my keyboards. I use it on my remotes. Anything that I touch that can get dirty and gross and yucky, I use TriClean on. I'll usually dilute it 50-50 with distilled water a lot of times.
I do that too.
Because it foams really nice with
it does.
water.
I find I like the wipe off a lot more when I do have it diluted, and I get a little bit more bang for my buck out of the product.
There you go.
And it's still just as effective at cleaning.
Absolutely. And detailers, how often are they cleaning like those disaster cars, right? That's the thing. Like not every time, right? So that's for video. Most of these guys are cleaning new cars. You don't need full strength TriClean on a new car.
No,
right?
it's unnecessary.
Yeah, it's unnecessary. So TriClean, and then I would probably go with ceramic sealant as my other one for maintenance. So that would be good for every 3 to 6 months, applying that on top of your already coated car or coated car with EXO. That'll help keep that nice EXO slickness that we want to have, and keep that self-cleaning and all that good stuff.
Agreed. So new labels look awesome in the entire branding now. Are you guys still doing the marine line and the bike line?
We are.
Okay.
We're just hiding it. It's on the other side of this wall.
We'll take.
Before you go, I do have a question.
Yeah.
Somebody
Okay.
asked about touchscreens and cars.
Sure.
They want to know what you'd recommend for cleaning these.
So tri-clean will work. I will say if you overuse it on a touchscreen, you might get a little smeary. So that's why I like to cut it with the distilled water, 50-50. I don't have any smearing issues with that process when I use it that way.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Very cool. We'll briefly check out the bike line really quick and the marine line and just see what's going on here. We've got GTECHNIQ Marine, which we've done. We've shot some content with. We featured at TR SEMA a couple years back, and the whole line there is just fantastic for anything boat related, jet ski related.
We just have lakes, though. We don't have an ocean.
Yeah. We actually did just add a couple products to that one. We actually added the iron remover for that because a lot of the boat guys were asking for marine-specific iron remover. And then we also added the UV wash as well. So then now they have a wash specific for those boats to help add that extra UV protection. And then you have our history wall, which is one of my favorite things that we have every year at our booth.
Check this out here, dude. 2001, the start right here. Look at that. PhD in quantum physics to develop C1 crystal lacquer. That's pretty cool, right?
Yep.
Bam, there we go.
So that's the OG C1 coating number 1. That's
what he's got on his ramp.
Yep, that's
well, I had it on it lasted it lasted almost 3 years on single stage paint. I was happy about that.
That's awesome.
I don't know what's left, but
that's awesome.
Look at this first contract, e-commerce, accredited network, meet EXO, Crystal Serum launch, and GTECHNIQ North America. And that's where you came into the picture, right?
That was my first year, yeah.
First year, and then I remember the Crystal Serum Ultra. I remember the launch here, which was pretty awesome. And then we have the marine line, which TRC, that was one big feature of that. And then 2021 we have the GTECHNIQ bike, and then probably here 2023 new EXO, new Halo, all that other exciting things. Very cool, man. You guys have come a long way.
Yeah,
right?
definitely.
The crew.
They should add in the lab in here somewhere because we just expanded over in the UK and we have a full ISO certified lab now, which is a very large investment. We've got all sorts of micrometers and different really fancy tools to measure the water beating angles and do proper testing on scrub tests and dirt repellency and things like that. So the GTECHNIQ has really kind of stepped it up to make sure, like with EXO V5 when we released it, that's kind of how we were able to dial it in with that new lab. Having that facility to sit there and formulate and formulate and formulate and test and test and test really kind of allowed Rob to find that perfect formula that he.
Very cool.
Man hovering over your shoulder.
Oh, how's it going, Jeff Hennon of the Rad Company? What's going on?
Jeff with the Rad Company.
Welcome. Am I needed back at the booth? Or are you just cruising?
Actually, I'm ignoring you guys. I want him.
Oh, okay. All right. Well then, we'll let you guys get to business. I'll take that. I'll take that mic from you right there, and have fun, right? Don't get eaten alive, right?
Yeah, sounds good.
All right, man. Yeah, we'll see you guys later. Here you go, Dane.
All right, my mic now. All right, one more place. Where do we want to go?
I'm actually gonna let the people choose. Here we go. I'm gonna stand right.
Gabe says he has a non-GTECHNIQ related question. I'm not sure what that question will be. He will text me momentarily, but we'll go to one more place.
I'm gonna let the people choose. What do you guys want to see? You guys can pick any booth. I probably want to see
if it's in this hall.
If I can see 2 answers of one booth that I don't know, two answers of. I don't know, you guys want Angelwax, whatever we see in the comments, I'll go check it out.
Okay, something about shooting brake buster out of an IK sprayer, that one may be a little complicated. I can't quite see the comment, unfortunately, without stopping the stream.
You guys tell me where I'm going because we have plenty of booths. I mean, gosh, there's so much.
Shortage.
We have Avery Dennison. You guys want to go see Avery Dennison?
We did say we were going to go say hi to Justin.
Is that
Let's
okay?
go down to Avery.
Or are they voting for something else?
Well, nobody's voted
'Kay,
because
then-
it's the
then-
mush comments, remember? They all pile on top
Oh.
of each other. I can't read them. I've just been reading Gabe's texts as he sends them to me.
So we have.
He
so we-
tells me what's important in the comments.
So we
and I
asked them
follow.
for their opinion. They say, "Yeah, you don't get your way anyways."
He says yes, go see Avery. So
Okay.
that's what we're gonna do. By
Go
the
see
way,
it.
if you're watching and you enjoy this, please click like. And if you're not subscribed, do so already. And if you haven't shared it with a friend, somebody who wishes they could be at SEMA but didn't have the opportunity, we're doing this all week. So we will be stopping in once, well, a day for an hour stream or two.
Yep.
So keep checking out the Rag Company.
Get the Rag
More of
Company
that
booth
content
over
at
here.
SEMA
We got
that
some
you
people
know
in here
and
hanging
love.
out. Levi Gates, the Rag Company, detailer of over 20.
G. Davis says chemical guys.
I don't know where they're at. We'll
say
move
hi to
over
those
here.
guys every year.
We'll move over here. Normally we do say hi to chemical guys. I don't know where they're at. I don't know what the deal is, but Angelwax looking busy as usual. We'd love to see that.
And it's nice they got John Hogg here this year.
Yep. He is a very smart chemist.
Very.
He knows his stuff. So, heading down a little bit further here. A lot of demos on tint, PPF, wrap here. You know, honestly, if you came for the full week and that's all you did was just watch demos, you might be able to actually learn how to do something.
Somebody did ask to see Angelwax.
Oh,
we'll
did
hit them
they?
up on our way back to our booth. How about that?
Okay.
Because we'll finish our stream at our booth.
Here we go. That California Duster booth is popping. It's very busy
People
over there.
love the California
They
Duster
love the-
because they want
love
something
the-
simpler than
love the-
detailing.
they love the damn
don't want to
Duster.
detail.
Here we go. We got looks like a wrap demo over here. I do not think Justin Pate is doing the demo, but we'll at least go check it out.
Do you know, is Adams around in this hall?
Adams is.
Or are they in a different hall?
They're in a couple different locations. So B&B Blending is here, and then I believe they have an Adams like rig outside somewhere. Come check this out. Doing some color change here.
I love a good chrome bumper C3 vet. These are great looking with the flying buttresses.
Very cool.
Later C3s not so much, but these ones are great.
Oh yeah, they're definitely making some progress here. It's going. This looks good, dude. Check that out. That textured film, Dane. You gotta
Is that
touch
textured?
it. You gotta touch it.
Oh my gosh. What? That's weird.
This is pretty nasty. This is pretty
Yeah.
cool looking, dude.
It feels like muted rhino liner. It's like
Yeah.
smooth but bumpy. It's a weird combination.
Yeah, that's very interesting.
It's heavily
So,
textured, but it doesn't like scratch.
we'll swing around the corner here. We'll say hi to our friends over at Grit Guard really quick. Then we'll make our way back to Angelwax. and
Okay, let's go back to Angelwax.
Back to.
I don't believe Adams is in this hall.
I don't believe they are either, unfortunately. Go. Say hi to our friends, the Lambs over here.
Hey guys.
Hey guys, we're just want to come check things
Oh, yeah.
out really
You
quick.
gotta say hi to the lamps.
Very good. We got some cool new colors over on. I'm seeing new colors here for the bucket dollies and all that, which is exciting.
Oh, check this out.
Oh, very cool. That looks awesome.
I like that.
We did a little Halloween.
That
That's
is
fun.
very Halloween, right? Did anybody come trick or treating in the booth?
As a matter of fact, take a look at that game.
Oh, look at this! Look at
I was
oh
gonna say
my
you gotta
gosh!
hold the mic over.
Oh, sorry. So
Yeah.
what's been? Actually, no. We'll try to make this not too long, but we want to just kind of talk, see what's going on with Grit Guard. What's been the best-selling? I guess the best-selling color for Grit Guard.
Black.
Black?
Black is a standard color, and then red.
And then red.
Yep,
Okay,
and
so
then
detailer's colors.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay.
You can't beat black and red, right?
Yep. And then the bucket dolly has also been very successful, and then the washboard too.
Right.
And then has there been anything else new or exciting that we're missing out on?
Well, we've got some ideas. We've got some things cooking right now.
Okay.
So yeah.
Very
be,
cool.
Expecting some new things from us next year.
Okay, very awesome. Yeah, no, we just wanted to stop by, say hi, check out what's going on. I actually like this clear bucket over here. I'm a big fan of clear buckets.
Okay, good. Well, clear buckets are tough.
Clear buckets are tough, but
It's always hard to find the right type of plastic that's
Yep.
going to be durable.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
if you find, well, and you know the other thing about them, we've been doing this for 22 years.
You've been doing this for a very long time. Yep.
We know a little bit about buckets. A big problem, the clearer you get, used to be, the more brittle it would be. And so they wouldn't hold up well at all. And there were a lot of people that have tried a lot of things. The other thing that happens is sometimes the clearer you go, the more expensive it becomes.
Yeah.
Okay, so hopefully that's going to change, but we brought this in so people could really see what was going on. You know, you get a good feel for it by being able to see it.
Absolutely. No, I think it looks
clear.
Yep, that is crystal clear.
Yeah.
It's really good. So right on. Well, we're gonna keep moseying around. We're gonna go check out other things. So thank you guys so much. Yep. Here you go, Dane.
All right. Back on the mic.
And here we are. I mean, seriously, look at that California duster booth. That is popping there. That is ridiculous. I mean, good for them. I mean, that's good to see. What else do we got? We've
let's
got
see.
Angelwax. All right.
Angelwax is what they want to see.
That's where we're going next. Stinger over there. We got Buff and Shine. We saw it yesterday.
By the way, guys, if you wanted to see in depth with Flex, they had a crazy stack pack system that was really awesome.
Yep.
Check out yesterday's stream when we're done here. Really worth looking back at.
All right, so here we are. We got John over there, Mad Chemist. We are, what's going on, man? Checking things out. What do you do?
You've timed it well. Start this if you want.
We want to see what's going on. Are you mixing some stuff up?
I'm actually making car wax at the moment.
Making car wax.
Yep, that's what we're doing.
Okay, I want to see how this is done.
Okay, no problem. So we have 4 waxes.
Okay.
All different types, some hard, some soft.
Okay.
Some glossy, some more durable.
Okay.
And
are they a certain? Is there a name for the different waxes?
I'll give you 2 of them. So there's beeswax, which is very soft, but very glossy.
Okay.
And carnauba, which is extremely hard.
Okay.
And not quite as glossy.
Okay.
And the idea is you blend your waxes to get the benefit of the gloss, and then to get the benefit of the durability which comes from the hardness of the carnauba. So you got to get the ratio right, otherwise it doesn't work.
So it's better to have maybe sometimes a combination of waxes than just one wax. Okay.
Absolutely. That's why we've got 4 here. So we'll sit with this one, which is beeswax. Turn the machine on. The heater on.
So is this more like a raw beeswax?
Oh,
is what
absolutely,
this is?
yeah. All natural.
Okay. All natural, okay.
Yep.
You could eat it, right? It wouldn't hurt you?
You could eat it. It's what your sweets, your M&Ms are coated with, either beeswax or carnauba.
Yeah,
to stop them sticking in the packets.
Yeah.
So they're pretty safe from
Very
that
good.
point of view.
Okay.
So that's the bees in. Next one would be the carnauba. So a bit more of that.
So this is carnauba right here.
This is carnauba wax.
And this is like a dry powder,
Yeah,
right?
this is pharmaceutical grade material. So again, it's what you would find in your sweets and all the rest of it. So you can
Very
eat
cool.
this as well.
Okay.
We operate exclusively in pharmaceutical grade material. No impurities, no nothing.
And that is that water inside there? Is that what I'm looking at?
It's carrier solvent, it's not water.
Okay, carrier solvent, okay.
So, I'll get into
Smell
trouble.
a little bit of that, right?
There's a bit of, if you've been in the car game, you'll be well versed in what that smells of.
Okay. So
This particular wax.
Secret.
again,
It's a secret wax. Is this a
this
secret
is
wax?
a secret one, yeah.
Okay.
This is what enables the wax to release from the car when you apply it. You buff it. That enables the release.
Okay.
So that gets the gloss back. This is what this does.
Very good. Okay.
You'll find it in lipstick.
Oh, really? All
'Cause
right.
when the ladies, well, when I say the ladies, you know how it works now.
Yeah.
When anybody that wants to use lipstick uses lipstick, when they try and take the top off to get the gloss, that's the wax that's in it.
Okay. Okay.
So it
all right.
Seemed sensible.
Yeah.
Go down that route. And this is another special one that enables a lot of gloss, but a lot of durability.
There's a good chunk of that in there, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of that in there. I'll get there. So this will just kind of heat up and get going. It's starting to run.
Is this a warmer and a spinner, or how does this work?
It's a spinner.
Okay.
And it's warm. So it's a heater, and all the rest of it is warming up now. It needs to get to about 70.
70 degrees Celsius? Celsius?
Celsius,
Okay.
yeah.
Is that where the melting point for wax typically is?
Beeswax is 40. Carnauba is quite considerably higher than that.
Okay.
And you've got to get to a point where everything's you'll tell it'll go clear, and
Okay.
then you'll be away.
Okay.
Hopefully. Only got this equipment this morning.
No, that's all right. Hey, we're winging it. We're along for the ride.
Oh, that's okay then.
I don't think anybody's complaining.
No, the
This
viewers
is
enjoy it.
this is this is great information. This is fun.
So we do, you know, it's plenty warm. Once it starts to go, we'll be away. And basically what happens is once we've got it all melted out, we'll pour it out and it'll look like that. That's one that I made to test the equipment. So I made this one earlier as the
Really? Okay.
programs.
That easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
How
the
fast does it harden in there once you pour it in?
It takes usually about half an hour.
Okay.
But we make our waxes slightly differently. It's not a single pour. We're very particular in how we do it.
Okay.
And that way you can see normally that any wax that we have will finish really nicely in the top. And that's deliberate.
Yeah.
We make a point of doing that.
Okay.
And that's how we operate, you know?
At what point do you what point does the wax get scented?
I'll scent it once it starts to kind of settle itself down.
Okay.
It's always the last thing.
Okay.
Because the scent's volatile, so there's no point putting it in when you're warming it up.
Okay.
Because you'll just lose it.
Yeah, correct. Okay.
And you know, there's one or two other wee things that we'll put in once we get a bit warmer.
Coming from you as the chemist, I mean, how important would you say the scent plays as a factor in the consumer experience?
It's the first thing anybody does with the wax is pick it up.
Yep.
And
Put their nose in it. Yeah.
Do I smell solvent or do I smell something nice?
Nice, yeah. Now, waxes, you can benefit by having fragrance.
Okay.
Fragrances are oils.
Yeah.
They help the wax spread and they stay and they just make a difference. So you can utilize the cosmetic effect of it to the technical benefits that you get from it.
Very good. Okay. So it actually may help to scent the wax. And then color, as far as color goes, the color also would go in around the same time as the scent?
Normally, if I was doing it that way, yeah.
Okay.
Color is usually just kind of for effect.
Yes.
Again, it's a cosmetic effect. Unless it's our white wax or the silver one, which have pigment in them. So the white wax is pigmented white, same as you would get in the car.
Yeah.
Silver wax, metallic flake through it. Again, same as you get in the car. So you can effectively get a bit of a paintless repair on it.
In effect, yeah.
Yeah.
So pigmented wax, that is something that actually works.
Yeah, pigmented wax works.
Okay, it does work. Okay.
Yeah, you need to know what you're. I'm a printing ink chemist.
Yes,
So I'm
yeah.
well versed
Yeah.
in colour and all the ins and outs of that.
Yep.
So
Yep.
that's one of the things that we can do.
Very cool. Very cool.
Yeah. And this is very warm. It's kind of time, but it'll get there. That's the problem when you do these things live and you haven't done it before.
No, I think everybody's just enjoying seeing how this is all being broken down and how this is working. And I'm guessing everything is going to get poured into these little vials right here.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Very cool.
That's the plan. Then we'll just give the samples out.
We got apple, so we have different scents here. We have apple, we have peppermint, we have marshmallow, lime. Do you have fun with the scents? Is that something you enjoy doing?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
So we have fun with the people that are here with the scents as well, because we'll let people say, well, what we'll do just now, if anybody's about, say, what do you want me fragrance this like? And
Yeah.
that's what we'll do.
That's awesome. So out of all the Angelwax products, what is your favorite scented product that you've created?
Enigma, I think.
Enigma?
Enigma wax.
Enigma wax, okay.
That's marshmallow.
Marshmallow, yeah. Very good.
I
Very
like
good.
That's that one.
That's awesome.
That would be my favorite.
Very cool. Well, we're going to let you continue
Yeah.
and get back to work here. We're going to check out a couple of the other products.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you, John. We appreciate it. Yep. Very cool. That was, hopefully people enjoyed that. I kind of nerd out about stuff like that. So hopefully you did too. So here's obviously a few of the products here from Angelwax. Everything they make is, fantastic. It's always good stuff. I don't think I've ever heard a complaint about Angelwax products. So
no,
that's a positive. And again, John is he's a evil genius. He's been formulating, making everything for so many years now.
Bliss and Eden come to mind.
Bliss and Eden, those are great scented products. I mean, they are scents, but I do enjoy the way those smell. So, all right, we'll head back to the Rag Company booth, and we're going to round this thing out. Dane, what are you thinking for lunch today? Burgers?
What
are you
like
thinking?
That bulgogi beef. That was pretty good.
I think I want to get that again too. I like that bowl that we had.
It was lighter lunch,
It was delicious. So, a quick cough here, and I'm going to sit down before I grab some water. So thank you so much for watching day 2 of SEMA 2023 here. Tomorrow we'll find some more booths to kind of go mosey around, maybe try to venture a little bit downward that way. This year we're probably not going to be venturing too far off into the other halls, unfortunately, just because we're a little bit of a smaller staff team this year. But
tell us in the comments where you want us to go next.
Yeah, if there's something specific you guys want to see, we're here within the West Hall or somewhere close, we're down to go check it out. We're here for a good time, not a long time, so we want to make the most of it.
And GFX is available. Remind them they can follow the pinned link.
GFX is available. Head to theragcompany.com right now to get your limited edition bottle, because once they're sold out, and they aren't coming back. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. As always, if you guys enjoy these live videos and want to see more, make sure to give us a big thumbs up here on this video. Subscribe down below for more, and stay tuned for more videos right here at the Rag Company.
Like, share, subscribe.